Oh, there we are. Are you there? Oh, there we are. Are you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Ah, damn it. What have I done?
Yippers. Really?
What have I done? Are you a co-host?
I don't know.
Oh.
Am I?
Oh, I made you the big one.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Look
God.
at all
What did
these
I do
upcoming
that I
guests
freaked
that we have for today's
this out?
show. This is wild.
We're trying it again. What are they saying, though? Is this part of that bird flu thing?
No, I think this just has to do with just your, I think between the COVID and the flu and.
The C word?
Uh-huh. Oh, that's right. The C9, T, C19.
Hold on a second here. How do I get this? I guess it's okay that we're both up. Oh, there's a Christmas tree. 'Tis the season.
Oh, look at that. What's that for? 'Tis the season.
At least I don't look. We're trying it again. Oh. We're goop. Are you in? Oh, there we are. Are you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Ah, damn it. What have I done?
Yippers. Really?
What have I done? Are you a co-host?
I don't know.
Oh.
Am I?
Oh, I made you the big one.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Look at all these upcoming guests that we have for today's show. This is wild. I love it. This is so exciting.
Phones plug.
It's a new set.
Here,
It's a new set. This is what happens. I think this is what happens sometimes.
It does. It does happen sometimes.
It happens, folks. It happens. Now look at all these upcoming guests.
Yes.
Make sure you're tapping the screen and getting the hearts, and we're getting things together here.
Oh. Something. I have some wire crossed. You saw that mess with wires. I think something is crossed.
Oh, boy.
Or somebody's crossed with me. I don't know.
Oh, welcome. Yeah, look at all these requests. We could have people come on and talk. It's exciting. Very exciting.
This is so weird.
Really?
Yeah, I never had this before.
Now, how come I can hear you, though?
I have it's unplugged. It's coming through the phone.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
It's coming through the phone, not the mic.
Oh, I see. Right. Technical difficulties, folks.
It's all right. How many people we got? Just me and you?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
What about our replays? People will be watching our replays.
Wait, they have?
They can.
Hey, well, tune in.
YouTube link.
You all have to tune in. Oh, you'll have to.
Oh,
that's right. You sent me the link. That's right.
Getting to the bottom of it. Okay, hold on. I could have just solved it.
The Sherlock Holmes of wires.
I may have solved it. I think that
it's those dang drones.
I think we got a short somewhere.
I love the lineup of upcoming guests.
Now, how do I put us
wow. I don't know.
Oh, look at
Oh, wow. Even more.
We're both at the top.
Oh, that's amazing.
Well, this is a test. Test, test, test.
This is just a test. Don't worry about it.
Another test show. Test two.
Testing two. Wait till our 2 millionth broadcast. I'll have it down. I'll finally have.
I look like I have a tan. What have I done?
I know. Were you sunbathing earlier?
I was. I was out in the cold um, Cape Cod sun.
Wow.
I've got a buzz on this.
We love. Who else has a buzz that's out there right now? All of our listeners are buzzed.
Oh, God, I wish I was buzzed.
I wish I were. Rain.
Is it raining where you are?
No, but it looks like it's going to.
Oh, I thought somebody's name was Rain.
Yeah, it says it down here on the thing, and it's got little raindrops on an umbrella, or their name's umbrella.
Not funny. It worked once.
Oh, that's so interesting.
Huh.
It's always something.
Always.
Now that's a new AI generated Little B scoop.
Oh. You know what? I'm gonna try it without one plug and see if.
Okay.
Then we'll just. Hello.
Oh.
Huh. Nothing.
Oh,
Did I
your
short
mic is
circuit
working.
Very strange. Very, very strange.
Now
Working
your mic's
fine.
working.
Now it doesn't work.
Well, we're down to one viewer.
I.
Oh, who was?
Huh.
We had two people in here then. I don't know. ABC wants you to be worried about a quademic. What the hell is that?
Live muted. Oh, could you still talk? Oh, he went off.
I don't even know what I'm talking about. I just keep going on.
I'm gonna go off.
This is my problem. I will just keep talking. And talk. And yeah, I'll just keep going. So I guess I don't know, they're talking about infections. Did anyone hear about this? If you've heard about it, if you're in here, tell me in the comments. Talking about a triple threat kind of influenza attack of some kind. It's crazy. I don't know. I think our co-host Polly has been attacked by wires.
Oh, I'm here.
Oh, there he is. Tap
You
tap
couldn't
tap
hear
the
me.
screen.
This
Huh?
thing isn't working. We'll have to do it the old-fashioned way, I
I
guess.
guess so. This is crazy.
I heard you say about the triple threat.
Yes. What's going
And-
on?
Well, I think that I was wondering when you said triple threat, does that mean that the virus can talk and dance and
Well-
sing, tap dance?
I think Rosie's on that.
She can do all those things.
We can do that. Do we need breaking news for that?
Oh, well, see, I can't get the music because it's not connected.
Oh no.
That's-
Oh, what happened?
I lost connection somehow. This thing isn't working. This little device. Where is
Oh
it?
no.
It's this device that goes into the soundboard.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's short circuited. I don't know.
Really?
I have no idea. It's
We talked it off. We talk so much.
honest to God. Did
Yeah,
you swear?
a quademic, an infectious, 5 million illnesses, 63,000 hospitalizations.
And where are you reading that? In the U.S.?
Yeah,
Oh my God.
I don't know. I say it's the season. Of course, there's sniffles.
You think? Well, what are they saying though? Is this part of that bird flu thing?
No, I think this just has to do with just your. I think between the COVID and the flu and
The C word.
uh-huh. Oh, that's right. The C9
Um,
T C19.
Hold on a second here. How do I get this? I guess it's okay that we're both up. Oh, there's a Christmas tree. 'Tis the season.
Oh, look
Oh
at
my God.
that. What's that for? 'Tis the season.
At least I don't look like a
Tis
nutty professor with my hair.
tis I like you here. Are you gonna keep it, the blue?
Well, I washed the blue out. Can you see a little blue in it though?
A little, yeah, just a
Yeah.
little.
Yeah, it didn't come all the way out, but I'm gonna get a haircut, so it'll be gone.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm gonna get my little fan. Hold on. I
But
thought,
it's so funny. Now, yesterday I had the iPad out, and today I don't.
where's the iPad?
It's across the hall. I'm staring right at it. But I have headphones on. I'm very comfortable where I am.
Maybe you could make it float over to you.
That would be really nice. Could I, if they could come up with some sort of like a delivery service, someone comes in the house, they pick up an item, and they bring it to you, and then I tip them.
They have that service. It's called a maid.
Oh, how much is there a made.com?
I'm
Made
sure you can get
Go?
on that Task
Made.
Rabbit. You know that
Oh,
Task Rabbit?
Task Rabbit, right? Not endorsement,
Not an
not
endorsement.
not yet.
Now look at this. I just saw this headline pop up.
Uh-oh. What?
New Orleans attacker used Meta glasses to record video
Yes.
to his friend's corner on bike
Yes. I,
before.
I did see that. Yes, I did see that earlier. I was downing some mac and cheese and I said, "Oh my gosh.
I mean, I this is the
What do you
first.
think?"
Well, first of all, I'm seeing the picture of him. I'm going to click on the story,
Oh, okay.
and oh, what do they want me to buy it?
Oh,
I hate
probably.
I hate when they do that. You click on it and then
Right.
18
Right.
pop-ups come up. We have
What's
to
up with that?
let's get a law going. Oh, by the
Yeah.
way, look at this purple jacket. Did you notice that?
Let me see. Oh, wow.
Purple. Can we get a federal
Yeah.
law that you can't have more than one pop-up when you're going to a website?
Yeah, really. It would be nice.
So this guy, New Orleans,
Oh,
used his
yeah.
Meta glasses. Now, I don't exactly know what Meta glasses are. Do you?
Well,
Are they
Meta
like
is
Google glasses from years ago?
no, Meta is the parent company of Instagram and Facebook.
Well, right, we know that, but I'm
And they
saying,
have glasses. I know that.
what do you? Oh, so you? I don't know what you do with them.
I think
Smart glasses.
you can record things with them, sort of like the Google glasses that we saw few years back.
Yes, it went
Uh,
nowhere.
that went nowhere, and I don't think
You had
these went anywhere. Same with
to
those
like
stupid.
move your head to flip the screen.
Right. Wait, did you get a photo
Of what?
of the person?
Yeah,
Uh,
it's on Google
oh,
News.
oh,
I don't know if it'll show up.
Googly
The
News. No,
lighting.
I support that law. It should be freedom for info. Freedom for info.
Freedom for info. Let me check the sound. I didn't
Free
check
it.
the sound on the. Now that we don't have the microphone on,
Oh,
let me check the sound. And I'll tell you what I did though. I
yeah.
switched from the iPad,
Oh,
the mini phone, because it said it had a better camera.
oh.
Yeah. Hold
I,
on.
l- I love the sign. Did you grok that?
Yes, that is rock. How did you know?
Because that's how I made mine today.
Oh God, I sound so far away.
I know.
Sound so far away. Ah, okay.
Oh,
So,
it's frustrating.
hmm. I wonder. Should I try it again?
Do you want to reboot?
Reboot. I did. I
Re
rebooted the whole phone.
reboot? Oh gosh.
I'm wondering.
Wait, did
I'm.
you change devices?
Well, I did.
Ah,
To go back to the other device. Let me see. I think it's just not recognizing
oh.
the device.
And it's with that USB cord.
Wait a minute, I might have you.
Okay.
Oh, I saw a little flicker of hope.
Oh, I heard something.
Oh,
Huh.
I, I can hear you on the live
Oh,
broadcast, but not in my headphones.
really?
Oh, try it again.
Huh.
There you are. I had the volume down. Oh my
Am I
God.
back?
You're back. We're back.
Oh, I'm back.
Now let me
I'm
plug in my.
sorry.
No, it was my. Again, I don't know why the volume went all the way down on the
Oh,
device. That happened yesterday.
really?
Oh, God.
Yo.
Let's see now. Let's
We're
see.
working out all the glitches.
And you're here to witness history.
Yeah, you're witnessing. Oh,
We
This is an NBC News special report.
wait,
we
what's that? What's the first story you said? So Meta glasses used
yeah, this
and
is
the
the
onslaught of Nolans.
Nolans, yes.
Nolans.
He I don't know what he was doing with them. I just saw this pop up, but
Well,
apparently he used them weeks before. He
yeah,
made he made 2 trips in October and November last
yeah.
year, not in the future. And what was he doing with these glasses? Was he was scoping out Bourbon Street?
Well, exactly. I mean, was he going to those peep shows and, collecting data of,
Oh,
that stuff? I mean, sure.
he was collecting
Um,
peeps.
he was collecting peeps and he went over peeps.
People with the
Ah,
peeps. Well,
people.
we'll have to see how that develops. The other
Wow.
story, as you were saying, is the major winter storm and
Yes.
the
Ooh.
vortex.
Over 70 million
70 million what? Snowflakes?
people will be impacted.
Oh God, that is
So they're
such.
predicting, but it's winter. So, I mean, don't get too excited.
Now I'm very excited.
No. I mean, I don't know. What do you think? I mean, they're saying in over a decade. Now, I feel like it's been freezing a couple weeks back.
Well, as someone who lived in Florida for 20 years, anything under like 60 is
Yeah.
freezing to me. So, oh, did you see the
Right.
hat I have on? The champions or something?
Yeah, I like that.
Um, yeah. So the winter vortex is coming, and
The
everybody
winter vortex is upon us.
grab your socks. Wake the
Yes.
kids. Let's see what else we have here in the news. Have you seen anything that caught your fancy?
Well, it kind of did because, I don't want to joke, but I mean, I do want to joke, but it's about the diddler.
Oh, what's that about?
Diddy. Did he do it in a code name?
Did he? Yeah.
Diddler.
Did he do it?
Did he do it? We can say.
Yes.
Did he
And
do it?
was there a
I don't know.
development?
Well, people are squawking that a huge yes. They're squawking a list will be released, but
Oh, something huge.
something huge and co-conspirators as well. But
Really?
I don't know. I'm not going to hold my breath because that's the same thing that happened with us with that whole Epstein list.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
here we are in January, and come on. I
And
don't think you'll get a real list. I don't
no,
think you'll get anything.
there's too many powerful people.
Too many. It's too many
I
power
keep cleaning
players
my
involved.
glasses, but they're not getting clean.
Yeah.
I don't have. Where's my special
Where's your
rag?
squeegee? Where's your squeegee?
I have the special rag.
Wow,
Well,
yesterday was wild on here.
it was wild. We had a good time. We felt good.
It was crazy.
I was broadcasting it to multiple sources. I'm not doing that right now because we had all those technical difficulties.
Yeah.
But I will, maybe I'll rebroadcast it later once I download
Yeah.
this humongous file. 2 gigs
That was crazy.
yesterday. I guess it's a gig per hour.
Wow. That's amazing. Because when
Yeah.
you sent it, it was kind of like struggling for me, like to come through, because I kept tapping it.
Oh, you mean the actual, yeah, the one through iCloud
Yeah.
or whatever. I had never done that. It said something like,
Huh.
it's going to upload and generate,
Right.
I don't know, whatever. But by the way, did you change your logo or there's no
I
color on it?
Yes, I did. Brought to you by Grok.
Oh, did you grok that?
I grokked it, and I'm very proud of it for now.
I wonder, I've seen people
Yes.
like with my background, like they somehow can match them up
Oh,
and make like one big one, I think.
really?
Like
I'd like that.
if I sent you half this logo,
Yeah.
this half would be on my side
Bloop.
and then that half would be on your side.
Bloop.
And we would just, bleep it and
We'd be
bloop it.
blooping.
What's this sound?
Boop, boop.
Oh, that's the piano bar days. I got to rename that because I never know what that sound is. What's this? Let's try a button.
Try a few of these. Did he do it? Did
The name
he
of
do
this is
it?
Off to Join. We're going off to join the army. We're gonna fight the virus.
Yes, it's quademic. Oh, it's
Are they
demonic.
Are
It's
they
demic.
calling it a quademic?
Yes, a quademic. I don't know why. Scare tactics, I'd
Well,
say.
that's four different things.
I won't mention the news agency that used it.
Oh,
I don't want to be sued by anybody.
well, this is all allegedly. As long as we say allegedly,
Allegedly, it starts with the letter
Allegedly.
A,
it's fine.
ends with the letter C. It's one of the three major networks.
What could it be?
I don't know. I know they have somebody with David on there that breaks news in all the time.
Oh, really? Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. You gotta go
Always.
David, tonight.
Right, tonight.
David Muir. World news tonight.
Tonight. The diddler
Tonight.
has the C.
Oh, God. Well, I just, another headline catching
Yeah.
my eye. Apple
Oh.
Siri eavesdropping. That there was a suit, now they have a payout. Oh, I said it, and Siri popped up. Go away, Siri.
Wait a
Siri-
minute. How did they find this out? Siri was telling on itself, or like...
Well, this is a Forbes article, so I know they're going to want us to pay for this.
Oh, you better believe it. Nothing's free with Forbes.
A flash sale, $1 per week.
Flash sale. I'm having a
Flash
hot
dance.
flash. Flash dance.
It says Apple users could soon be eligible for cash payouts after
Wow.
the iPhone maker agreed to pay $95 million to settle a class action lawsuit.
Everyone gets $2.
Exactly. Except the lawyers
Right.
that get,
Yeah.
90
Yeah, hello.
million.
Mhm. Yeah. There's only 5 million left. 5 million come forward.
Yes.
Yeah.
Disperse it amongst yourselves.
Yes.
Oh, now it's interesting. The phone is not charging.
Uh-oh.
I get 95%.
That's because you're talking poorly of that ecosystem, so it's going to sabotage. See, it's listening. This is the problem with the AI. It's
I
going
got it.
to
It's working.
work against us.
Speaking of which, here's the iOS
Yeah.
18.2 update warning
Uh-oh.
issued for all iPhone users. Let's click on this. Update, warning,
Update,
warning.
update. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop.
I don't even know what I'm running. Apple Intelligence.
I'm on 18.2.
Oh, yeah, that's what this one is. This is the one we need. Download it
Oh,
immediately.
boy.
If you
Oh,
don't have
boy. Let me get to
18.2.
it. Okay, 18.2. Let me just see what I have. Oh, boy.
Ooh,
Talk-
boo.
Woo. I have. Blub, blub,
Are you watching Fubu?
I have 18.2, so I think I'm safe, but Siri is spying on me.
Absolutely, right now.
So wait a minute.
Yeah.
That's interesting because my stupid watch made that mysterious phone call.
I thought you were going to say your stupid wife.
Her too.
Am I awake yet?
No.
Your
You're s-
watch made that phone call. Did you ever figure out that how that
I
happened?
think that's who made the phone call. I'm gonna file a lawsuit. I won't get far, but I'm gonna file one.
Oh, I'm seeing all the. I'm liking our broadcast from another broadcast.
Really?
Yeah,
How's it look?
looks good. Let me see how it sounds.
Who's on here?
How's it look?
That's great.
Let me see how it sounds. Oh, I didn't realize it tells you who's liking the.
Oh.
Now that I'm on the broadcaster side,
Oh.
I'm seeing all
What are
sorts
you
of new
noticing?
things. Well, you know when you like somebody's broadcast and the
No.
hearts come up and you tap the screen? You don't know this? If
Uh,
you're in a live TikTok and you
Okay.
tap the screen, little hearts will appear.
Okay.
And when I see it, I just see the hearts as I'm tapping. But as
Okay.
a broadcaster, I can see who's liking it. And this wonderful person
Nice.
is like, but every time you tap it,
Wow.
it shows the
Okay.
name. So now
Oh.
I'm realizing all these broadcasters.
It's Siri.
Who is this person? Should we take a guess? Does this person want to be our guest and we can
It's
see who they are?
Siri. Well, invite them in.
Yeah. Oh, it's a friend of mine. I don't know who it is. Let's
Oh.
invite.
Oh,
Let's
isn't that
see.
nice?
We'll have our first guest on the show. Let's see if they want to come
Bloop,
up.
bloop.
We don't know if it's a he or a she, or
She,
a they
it,
or a
they.
them.
Join us.
Come on up and we'll
Hit it.
see who it's all about. Apparently, they're a
It's-
friend of mine. I'm following them, or they're following me, or both.
Really?
But maybe they're not
Well,
going.
who the hell are they?
I don't know. I guess I can click on the profile.
Oh.
I can't really tell.
Bloop, bloop,
Beep bop.
bloop.
You know, I forget. I was going through my friends list of all the people. Like when you first sign up for TikTok, do you remember that they would say, "Can we access all your contacts and
Yeah.
everybody you ever known since birth?"
I know.
And so all I have family members that are following me. Maybe they'll come in. I don't think
Wow.
so, but
That would be nice.
But I had no idea. People, that I had in
Wow.
my phone. Do you ever? Let's do a hypothetical.
Okay.
Let's say you met somebody online for a rendezvous,
Ooh.
a one-time rendezvous, or maybe a regular, and then you
Uh-huh.
had their phone number in your contacts.
Oh, you better believe it, I do.
But you saved it as Cutie Pie Honey Bun. Well, because you don't know their real name,
Right, I never do.
right? But when you pop into
Sure.
TikTok and it accesses your contacts, has this happened to you? It'll say,
Would you like
may
Bing
know, you may know Tom, aka Cutie Honey Pie.
Right.
And so then you find out their identity.
Would you like to invite hotcakes into your live feed?
Oh, I could go for some hotcakes. Oh, I just now that pancake. I thought today was Monday.
Would
all
you
day.
like to invite pancakes into your
Somebody
live?
send me some hotcakes, please.
Yeah, somebody Ubi it over.
But anyway, you haven't noticed that when you sync your contacts?
No, because I never sync them because I don't want all 50
Oh.
therapists knowing what I'm doing. No,
I
because
know.
because here's the thing. I take someone's first name and what I do is associate them with either an event or where they live. Like I'll say, just for example, so I'll use my doctor. I'll do her first name's Jennifer and I'll say my crazy therapist. Something like that,
Yeah. I love it.
But like you say though, what about someone you're slapping around,
I'm just
I don't know, the one with the big blank,
the big brain.
right? The one who you met around the corner.
Well, now that I'm thinking about this, go
While you
back
were
to the
Ubering.
Craigslist days. Remember the
Oh,
Craigslist
that was
days?
great. Those were great days. Come on.
Oh, wow. But the thing with that was a similar thing back then was that it would mask your real email address until you interacted with them, and then I think you
Oh.
got their real email address, or you could choose. So I had a lot of
Okay.
these email addresses that were auto saved
Uh-huh.
into my phone, and then it would expose who they really were. And one person who I actually knew in real life,
Right.
I said to him, listen, you got to understand that you're exposing your true identity using
wow.
your real email. It was it was like a business email.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he was thankful I told him.
Oh.
By the way, another headline here, Boston Globe, renters hate to pay broker fees.
Come
No
on.
shit, Sherlock.
Yeah, no kidding.
Could this be the year
Wow.
those fees go away? I mean, the whole thing is a
No.
scam to begin with.
It's a scam. Come on. It's a complete write-off, all those people, and they know it.
They want me to pay Boston Globe. I did have the
Of course,
Boston Globe
they
for a
always
while.
want you to
but
pay. What's with that? It's nonsense.
Boston Herald, tabloid newspaper. Battlefield, dangerous standoff in
Ridiculous.
state shelters comes to a crossroad in Massachusetts.
And what standoff?
I don't know. Let's click on it. I'm sure they want us to pay.
Please pay $8.50.
Don't miss this deal. $1 for 1 year.
Yeah, $1. Wow.
Oh, and all the you notice the advertisements always
Yeah.
work. You may not be able to read the goddamn story, but boy, are you going to be bombarded by the latest
Yeah.
advertisements for 70-year-old granny bra. You think I'm joking? I wish you could see it. You can't. 70-year-old granny bra made by an elderly lady, very popular. Here's a walk-in tub, Ziploc bag for your traveling pleasure. Elevate your nail care routine, but no article. Can't read about the news.
Don't worry about any info.
And I just
Info.
locked my
What's
eyes.
that? Info.
Information.
Information. What's that? What
It
do you
says View
mean?
more on the Boston Herald.
Well, if you pay the broker fee.
Yeah, the broker fee. But no, I mean that's
Wait a
gonna
minute.
add
Are
up.
you serious? So I never even heard of this.
Of a broker fee?
Well, I've heard of it, but
Yeah. Well, no, because we've lived in different areas that don't have that over the years,
Right.
especially like with students coming to town and everything.
sure.
Very dear friend of mine, as you know, is in real estate, and he
Right.
has a broker that gets all the tenants and puts them
Sure.
through a background check, but he gets a broker fee.
Okay.
And it's funny this came up because my friend was saying that
Hmm.
some of the newer, younger people who don't like these broker fees will say to him, "Will you pay the fee?"
Good.
and that's where it's trending because it's really, I
Oh,
mean,
well.
it's a middleman when you think about it.
Yeah, it
It's,
is.
it's
Yeah.
sort of necessary. But if a
Sure.
landlord wanted to use, like the internet to
Well.
do background checks and stuff, I don't know.
I don't know. What do you think? You think
Have
it's a
you
good
ever
thing
lived
then?
in a place that did a background check on you? You had to maybe do like a
I say there should be, if there needs to be a fee, it should be able to come back if it's all clean.
yeah. Well, see, this is different.
See?
This is on top of your deposit fee.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
First, last, and deposit, right? That's what they
Right.
want. Then
Right.
this is a broker fee.
Well,
Now, sometimes when
yeah.
you have a broker fee, they'll take away like first or last. They want a deposit always, but they'll take
Oh,
away
yeah.
maybe
First, last, security.
Yeah. So you're ultimately going to pay 3 fees.
Right. You're going to pay 3 months of rent,
I mean, who
pretty
doesn't
much.
have $6,000 lying around?
Exactly. Let me just go under the mattress.
I lost my news tab.
Right.
News.
Let me just take out $10,000 here and hand it to you to hold.
Honest to God.
Honestly. And you know what the other new thing is? Because I've been shopping around.
Yes.
Guess what the new thing is? It's just not water anymore that they can charge you for. They can now charge you for sewer.
The landlords,
Yep.
water,
And sewer.
and sewer.
Isn't that wonderful? Yeah.
They'll be charging us for oxygen pretty
Right.
soon.
I said, no.
What is that about?
I don't know. I haven't gotten it. I haven't gotten far because everything's. Oh no, you have to pay for water and sewer.
And now, is that a monthly thing or what is
Yep,
that?
monthly.
Wow.
So
Wow.
it would be like part of like what what's not covered by rent. You know, pretty
Like
much everything's not covered. You have to pay for lights. You have to pay for the heat. You have to pay for the
internet.
electrical,
Yeah.
the internet, the
Well,
water,
see,
the
you know,
sewer now, the trash.
it's called nickel and diming us. I hate it because
It really is. It's
they should
terrible.
be there should be a better way to do this.
Well, people need to shut it down. People need to stop giving into these overpriced units, and you'd see some real change. But
Well, now people are desperate.
I don't know. I mean, I see a lot of young folks. I know they're not paying for those units. It's mommy and daddy that pay for them.
Oh, for sure, for sure. But
And I say, wow, the parents must really can't stand those kids.
what do you mean by that?
Well, I
You think
have a few people that live near me, and it's just, oh my God, the mother, she literally bought one of the units near me. This was about 2.5 years ago, 3 years ago. She says, well, he's your problem now. I got him the unit. I said, oh, well, how much you pay for the whole place? She said, $575. And she said, I'm out of here. I'm going back to Connecticut.
He's your problem now.
I kid you not. She literally said, he's your problem now. And I was just making friendly.
Isn't that funny?
I said, wow, you sure you're not from around here? The way with that attitude. Wow.
I'll tell you, the rent is too damn high.
Yeah,
Remember
it's
that
too
guy?
damn high. What happened to him? He collapsed from screaming.
He was, oh God.
It's awful.
I'm trying to see if I can move this screen around again.
It's really bad. Yeah, I broke her face. Well, good. I hope people are protesting it and
I've
just
got you in the big screen.
saying no more. No more. We're done. We're done.
No more. Enough
No
is
more.
enough is enough.
Enough is enough is enough is enough. Oh, the Golden Globes are tonight.
Oh yeah. What are
Will
you
you?
expecting to win?
Well, I hope I win a Golden Globe.
Oh, you hope you win.
Yes.
Are you nominated this year?
No. But I might order one on Uber. Not a sponsor, not a sponsor, not a sponsor.
Oh, that's funny. Now, how do I get you back into the
I don't
square?
even know how to get myself back. You're asking the wrong questions to the
No,
wrong
are you?
person.
But tonight on the Golden Globes, are
Oh.
you looking forward to something in particular?
No, not really. No.
Well, I'm excited about Wicked. Oh, you haven't seen Wicked? Oh
No,
shit! I'm sorry.
you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna rent it tonight. I'm gonna rent it.
Rent it.
I am. Forget it.
Yeah. Damn it.
Because
I
you know
know.
what? I know me. I'm never gonna make it.
By the time we get to the
I
movie
know.
theater, I know.
The day goes by too. First of all, the day just goes by too quick.
Honest to Christ, I mean, I'll tell you.
Think about it.
Every day, it's
Yeah.
like it's too fast now.
No,
Things are
it's
moving
crazy.
too fast.
It's. Have you heard a lot of people talk that way about like time in general? It's like, have we like everyone's saying the same thing, which is really kind of interesting because, you know, days feel shorter as we get older naturally.
Yes.
Because of course we take on more responsibilities, our minds are occupied, and but when we're younger, if you go back and I mean, a whole day felt like a week to me. It'd be like, oh my God.
Yeah, truly.
Now
You
it's
know,
like, oh my gosh, like 8 hours just to get your work done. Isn't it? It's like, it's not enough time.
yeah, it seems like,
It's like, what?
yeah, it's pew, 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 pew.
Choo, choo, choo. What do you think it is? Do you think it's all this tech?
We could
Do you
be
think
in a
it's-
time vortex or something like that. You know,
I've heard that.
who was
somebody
just
said that.
talking about that? Right. Oh, it was about with the aliens. He
Oh,
was
and Rosie.
And Rosie. Was it Rosie that said this? But
No.
somebody, I forget where
Yeah.
I was listening. He said that that they're not aliens, that they're us in other dimensions.
Really?
Yes, he's saying that there are other dimensions that exist in reality, and some of them are coming through.
So there's duplicates of you, me.
Apparently. Yeah. I want to
Wow.
find another version of me that has the
Wow.
money.
Yeah, me too. I want the one that's rich. Expendable income. I want to be able to buy a new iPhone every day.
Every day. Hey, did you
That's
hear
how
this one
rich.
about smartphones? That we
No.
throw away 13 million smartphones a day.
A day?
A day.
Well, those clearly can't be an iPhone
Well,
because
no, not no,
these things
smartphones.
last.
Smartphones.
Wow.
Smartphones.
Okay, I can believe it. No, I can believe it.
I'm trying to rearrange the screen.
That's
I'm not.
that's really a frightening number considering,
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. I mean, it really didn't start to take off the whole smartphone thing until, well, iPhone came in 2007, I believe.
Yes.
But before
Yes.
that, we did have some smartphones. It just didn't take off.
You mean like
The droids, they had the droids before the iPhone.
oh, did they? I don't think so.
No?
No, the
Okay.
iPhone was sort of the first.
Okay. Kind of opened the
But they
door.
had remember the Blackberries? Is that what
The
they were called?
Blackberries, that's what it
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a
Yeah.
friend that had that, loved it.
Yeah.
And it's so funny because sort of said the same thing. I'll never depart with this BlackBerry. And like I used to say, I used to have the Envy, the LG Envy flip phone, and it had a QWERTY keyboard. And I loved that thing. And I'd be typing on it. And I used to say, I'm never getting rid of this thing. This thing's great. You know, I could hang up a phone call angrily and slam it and be like, slap.
Oh my Lord. Yeah, the evolution of smartphones. Oh my
Yeah, it's
God.
crazy. I mean, I think we're going to see a foldable iPhone at some point, but I just don't know when.
And I guess it's just something new, but why would you want to fold it?
I know.
I mean, they have a
Because
version of a fold like a Samsung or something, don't
Samsung
they?
has the Z Flip,
Mm.
and Motorola has the
Oh
Moto
yeah.
Flip. But I've heard terrible things about the Motorola version because I heard that it constantly can kind of break
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
easily.
Well, when you bend something,
Yeah,
it's
right,
not like it has a hinge like the old Razor phones. Remember
right,
the
right.
flip phones?
The flip phones, they were great.
This is a screen that bends.
Yeah.
The new stuff.
Well, they must have foldable screens. It's just, I don't think it's just not there yet.
It's just not there yet.
But why is it not there yet? Do you think it's
Money.
us? Do you think it's the consumers, the monies, the investors? It's just a little bit of everything?
Do we want that?
I
We are
know.
so in love with our iPhones and the way
I
they
am, yeah.
function
Yeah.
and everything they can do. Um, I don't know if we want that, you know.
I would love to try it because I do love that mini that I have.
Oh, you and that mini.
I know. I know why. I listen, I've had all those. I've had I had the 4S, so that size phone, which technically is kind of the mini size. Uh
Okay, yeah.
yeah, and then we got bigger. We went to 6.1, come around, I think iPhone 6. And then we had 6 Plus, 6S Plus with the 6S. Because I had the 6, 6.1, and then I had the 6S Plus. I got that one.
Oh God. But
Yeah,
that's
and
the bigger one.
that was big. So
Yeah.
and I kept that for 6 years
Oh
till
wow.
iPhone 12. So I got
You
uh,
got a good run out of that one.
I sure did. And I got when I came into the store, the kid couldn't believe it. He looked at it like it was a relic. He said, "That's a 6S Plus." I said, "Yeah, it still works fine." He couldn't, he could not, and there was not one scratch.
Oh,
Not one
nice.
scratch. I mean, I take care of my products. I mean, because
Yeah. Well, they're
but
expensive.
I love these. I just love, like
Do
you
you
say,
remember when
we
they
love our
first came
phones.
out, the price, you got it subsidized by like
Yeah,
your carrier, so it was only like $200.
it was $200. That's right.
Oh
I
my
miss those
God.
days
200. Oh, now it's
because
1200.
yeah, now it's 1200 because they were able to sign you into the contract. But here's the thing, you're still in a contract because now they just do it the other way. They put you on that easy payment plan thing.
Oh yes. Yes. Oh
Yeah,
yeah. They got
come
us by.
on.
They got us by the
It's still
dongo.
24, 36 months of payments. It's like, come on.
And by the way, I actually still have a couple of iPhone 6s
Yeah,
and
me too.
iPhone 5s working here.
Do
I
you?
use them for
Yeah.
security camera
Yeah, that's what I've
stuff.
done. Yeah, like security camera.
Yeah.
What apps
So,
have you used for the security cameras?
the one that I'm in love with right now, Alfred, I believe is the name of it. Do you know that
Oh,
one?
no, I'm gonna go get that one.
Alfred. It was designed for these older devices that we no longer use,
All right.
specifically because it can control front back camera, the flashlight, and
Mm-hmm.
there's a free version, and I think the paid version is only like $20 or something for the year. So I tried that out. I have the paid version at the moment, but
Okay.
I think the free version can work
Oh
as
yeah,
well.
Alfred Home Security. I see that. I'm
Yeah,
downloading it
it's
right
an
now.
orange icon.
Okay, I have that one. Oh yeah, baby monitor. I don't have one. Uh, huh. Well, I'm
So here we
excited.
are. It's January 5th, Sunday. Tomorrow's the 6th. It's a big
Oh,
day in our country
yeah.
for a number of
Yes.
reasons.
Happy anniversary.
What do you think is
Happy
going to happen
anniversary.
tomorrow?
I think you all better go out, get toilet paper, get water, get canned goods right now. I think we're headed for a major blackout.
Really?
Yes.
You think
That's
there's going to
my prediction.
But can you elaborate just a little bit? Like, is it because you think there's going to be an uprising of some sort, or that
It
the
won't shock me if
uh,
something does go down.
what really could shock us today
Well,
after
not much.
everything we've witnessed and seen over these years? What could shock
Well,
us?
I think that's telling as far as our society goes. I mean, what, like you say, what really shocks us, right?
Mm,
Not much. Even this, incident out of New Orleans, as tragic as it is. I mean,
yeah.
here I am sitting in bed nights looking at raw footage that's just
Oh,
would never get to
oh,
see before. I mean, and I'm
never.
talking, it's pretty brutal. Some of the footage that's
Gruesome.
out, it's gruesome.
And the same thing
And
happened to me. Yeah.
yeah, and I said, oh my gosh, I mean, this is very telling about where we are at. Um,
And it just pops up. You're on X, formerly known as
right.
Twitter, and you're scrolling along, and then
Mm-hmm.
there's a gruesome picture. But I guess, in one way, it's almost because we become so desensitized, it's almost kind
Right.
of maybe a good thing to see it. I don't know. I
I
go
don't
back
know.
and forth.
Yeah, I go back and forth. I feel like it's a good thing. It's a bad thing because it's like we say, I've said it, you said it. We want to know, but we don't want to know.
Yeah.
But I do think it should be, it should be available because that's the country we live in. For
Yeah.
me, it falls under that kind of a thing. Like, just like anyone's allowed to say whatever they want, whether it's something nice or something not so nice.
Well, that's free speech.
I
Yeah.
think it's fine if someone wants to talk nasty or be ridiculous, and we do know people in power and not in power that like to do those kind of things. Let them. It's for each person to decide if they're going to entertain that kind of energy and that kind of format.
I'm checking our sound again. Just a
You know what I
moment.
mean?
Very good. Sounds great.
So it sounds good. Yeah,
But
don't you think? I think it's up to each person to decide what they're willing to listen to and look at,
of course, I'd
and we
say that.
shouldn't be censoring something just because I don't agree with what you're
Oh,
saying.
I absolutely. The problem is like media literacy, meaning the
Yeah,
people that are watching the media, whether it's old school media or new media or social media,
right.
where you're getting your information and how to decipher what's what. When I was in high school, I actually took journalism classes, and they taught us back then newspapers and what every section of the paper meant. There was the straight news, there was opinion, there were
Yep.
columnists, advertisements, theater critics, things of, you had to decipher. You had to
Right.
know what you were reading. If a columnist is giving his spin, that's why people would like some columnists. They're giving their opinion, so to speak, as opposed to a straight news article is just saying what,
Mm-hmm.
where, when, why, how, you
Right.
know. And that spills over to where we are today.
Right.
Those people don't have the training to decipher the news, but they're regurgitating it on here, and you don't know what to believe.
That's right. Right. Right.
I mean, this
So
is a comedy show, but we talk about serious things.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna tell anyone on here, oh, you should be doing that or this. If you slip me $1 right now, I'll tell you what to do for a special flash sale.
Hold on.
Oh, a special guest.
Did you hear that voice?
Yes.
That was you.
Me?
I was fiddling with the.
Am I the special
multi-stream.
guest?
Surprise! Surprise!
Surprise! Surprise!
Have you seen that online? That
Surprise!
Celia, that woman Celia from the UK or Ireland. Surprise! Surprise!
Surprise! Surprise! Surprise! Surprise!
You think people are excited for the Golden Globes? Are these shows becoming too stale?
I think, honestly, I think people go back and forth. I really do because I think I put a poll up. I should go look to see how many people said they were going to watch it because I always think it's interesting because I did put a poll up a year ago. I forget what award show it was, and I mean, oh my gosh, so many people said no.
Oh, they were not going to watch?
Yeah, well, this year they're saying yes, though. So
Interesting.
it's interesting. I don't know. What do you think it is? Do you think it's just people are avoiding anything to numb the pain?
Yeah, could
I don't
be.
know. I would say don't turn on the TV if you're trying to numb the pain. Put on, go have a drink.
Yeah, let's
Not,
encourage.
not a sponsor. Not a sponsor.
We are not sponsored by
We are not
booze.
sponsoring alcoholics. Don't come for me.
I don't know. It's so funny because years and years ago, I would say like, oh God, all these celebrities, celebrating themselves, and
Right.
we've got real problems in this world. This
Mhm.
goes back to like even when Bernie Sanders came around, it was like, the rich got to pay their percent, and
Yeah.
it's all fun and games because it does get aggravating after years and
Yeah.
decades of people getting away with stuff.
Yeah.
The rich, just constantly congratulating themselves
Yeah.
as we're doing all the work. We're
Yeah, thank you.
producing everything, and
Right.
and the
Like,
rents are
oh,
going
you're
up.
welcome.
You're welcome.
Right. Oprah, you're welcome. Not to pick on Oprah.
Oh, Oprah.
But
It's
she's fun to poke fun with because, well, she's so up there, you can make fun of people like that because you know what? They're all set.
oh yeah. But I mean, there's still people.
True. But they're all set, financially speaking. Maybe not mentally. No, I agree. Yeah, I agree. Well, I won't be watching because I'll be watching Wicked.
Oh, you're not going to watch the Golden Globes.
No, I don't think so. Here's the other thing. I start drooling and start getting very tired around 7:30, 8 o'clock most nights.
Oh my God. I
I'm kind
know.
of like, you're the opposite.
I'm total opposite. So we got to meet in the middle here to do this.
This is brutal because, wow, we had to go live at 2:30. It's 3:30.
Yeah. And you're going to be winding down for the evening.
Yes, and you'll be going live again.
Oh, for sure.
You could go live and hit, that nighttime crowd because that's where it's at.
Well, there are, it does, it gets a little crazy at night on here for sure. TikTok mania. Oh,
Wow.
brother, the people that are on here overnight.
Wild.
It's wild.
And this is why insomnia is through the roof in this country.
We definitely don't get enough sleep in this country. That is for damn sure.
No, we don't.
I mean, how many people have the sleep apnea?
I know. Terrible.
I mean, I guess that's sort of, what do you call it? It's your body, the way your body's built. I
Right.
mean, there are a number of reasons. It can be weight. If you're
Well, mine's
overweight,
crappy.
yours crap. Excuse me, crappy.
Testing, testing.
Oh, this. I'm going through the news feed here, and there's just like I'm looking for one thing that's exciting,
It's
but
but
it's
now that's the other thing. I mean, that's the other thing about like our level of being, the sensation desensitized to things. It's like we're scrounging for just what's something biteable, what's something that's you can talk about. I feel like you used to be able to find something every day. Now it's just like I have to rehash a story that's been going on for like 6 to 8, 10 months, 4 years. It's like, whoa.
yeah. Well, I did actually, something did pop up now that you say that we can celebrate, and that's the 50th
Ooh.
anniversary of Saturday Night Live. Can
Oh.
you believe they're at the 50th
Wow.
anniversary? Ah,
50 years.
yeah. They're going to have well, they've got a number of specials planned. There was already a movie, which I guess didn't do very well. I saw it. I liked it.
Oh,
It was about the making of the very first episode. Did you hear about this movie?
no.
I think it's just called Saturday Night, and it takes place the 48
Okay.
hours leading up to the very first episode with all
Oh,
the
wow.
original cast and behind the scenes. And I thought it was very well done. Chevy Chase apparently didn't like it, but
Really?
but there are
Huh.
these elements that we didn't know about. Lauren Michaels had this vision, like it
Okay.
really at the time was sort of this vision that nobody could understand.
Sure.
And finally, it gets to air, and
Yeah.
50 years later, here we are. But then they're also doing some retrospective specials coming up on NBC with casts from the last decades. People like who got fired. There's a commercial running. I think it's one of the Wayans brothers,
Oh,
and he got
gosh.
fired from SNL. Ben
Really?
Stiller quit. Yeah. Sarah Silverman either got fired or quit. A lot of
Yes,
these
I heard
people.
about her. Yeah, that was interesting, that whole thing. Sarah Silverman.
Yeah.
Um,
So.
and just not too far back, somebody else took off very quickly. I'll never forget it. And he had a character in, and it was like his first season in.
Oh, really?
Yes, and oh gosh, I wish I could
Do you remember the
remember.
character?
No, but he was like a lounge singer, and oh, it was just so good. It was so funny. I
And
forget how it completely went, but he would always sing just to this one woman. The guy next to her would get like jealous.
oh, how funny! There's a whole YouTube channel. Young man runs. I think it's called Saturday Night Network, and they review every week after the live show. Did you hear that, by the way? That was the
What?
heat going on in the next room. But they review after every live show of Saturday Night Live. They go on YouTube and they review it. They critique it. They laugh, and it's just a great resource. Saturday Night Network on YouTube.
Saturday. And Keenan Thompson's still on there. He's doing well.
How many seasons has he been on it?
Oh my
He's the longest
gosh.
running member. It's like I gotta
I
look it up.
do not know.
Let me ask Google. Oh, how many seasons has Keenan? What's his name?
Keenan Keenan Thompson.
Oh,
I'm
here it is. It
looking up
came right. It actually came up.
oh,
Keenan Thompson. Do.
it's
What's up with
interesting.
that? What's
I,
up with that?
what's up with that? What's up with that? I'm kind of looking up to see though who was fired to see if I can find that person. But that seems to be part of the cutthroat part of the side of
Oh yeah. No,
that show though, because I think it's sort of like a sink or swim. Because I think I saw something one time and it was a little behind the scenes. I don't know if it was a documentary or what. This was a few years ago. And I mean, it was like a bloodbath the week leading up to dress rehearsal because everybody was, you know, going for that, those prime time key points within the show
Yeah.
where they know people are tuned in, the opening, before Weekend Update, after Weekend Update,
Oh,
3 key points.
the TikTok is telling me
Uh-oh.
to do the little thing.
Oh, are you still there?
Because
Are
I
you
guess I
still
wasn't looking at the
there?
screen.
Oh,
I'm here.
sorry.
Keenan has been on SNL since 2003. That's
Wow.
20. It's going to
Wow.
be 22 years. Is that right?
22
Three,
years.
23,
Wow.
4, 5. Yeah.
It's over 20.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Holy kowski. I wonder what's up with that. You think that's sort of
What's
just now?
up
I think
with
it's
that?
what's up with that? What's up with that? I feel like it's like just now it's just a running joke. It was put in the contract as just leave him in.
Well, he's just so good. I mean, he just
He is
delivers.
good. I've
He's
always
one of
liked
those
him as an
people that
actor.
delivers every single time, whatever sketch he's
You're
in.
right.
Even if it's a bad sketch, he makes it great.
Yeah, he does. He
Honestly,
really
think of
does.
it. He's like a Martin Short that way. They're
Yes.
always good. And it says here, do you remember this back in 2013? He refused to portray black women characters on the show,
That's
which
right.
prompted SNL to hire black women. That was a turning point.
That's right. It was a turning point. I remember that. Yep.
That was a pretty amazing time. I remember that.
I remember that. Yeah, because he used to do a great Whoopi Goldberg,
Oh,
and
yeah.
they would do The View, and I would be in stitches
Oh,
because
they did a great version of that.
it
And you know
was
what?
so
Being
funny.
in the women, they didn't mind. That men were doing it
No.
because, it's all part of. It's just comedy and
Right.
satire and fun.
Yeah,
and-
you gotta just roll with it. It's late night TV,
yeah. SNL,
And
50 years old.
but I think it's great that he did that because he was in a position of power
Mm-hmm.
at that point too, and really he's opening the door for women to get in comedy, but women of color as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Which
Good for him. He
I
took
think
a stand. I mean,
like that's pretty ballsy because Lawrence, I don't know. It seems like he'll just you're done.
well, I mean, that's sort of the business.
That's
it's like
business.
Either you got it or you don't. Show business. Either you got it or you don't.
Yeah, or you've been here too long, contract's up. See you later.
Yeah. I mean, you sort of wear out your welcome, I guess.
Yeah.
But, I mean, he's 22 seasons, so
I know.
I
I
can't.
don't know.
They're going to have the special. I think I told you they're doing the retrospectives and everything.
Yeah.
But they're going to do like a big special, like they did for the 40th, with all the stars coming back. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Hopefully they'll all be back. Hopefully there'll be a country by the time we get around to it. Ay, Dios mío.
Oh,
Telling you.
Siri, translate that for me.
That means, oh my God. Remember, I lived in Miami 20 years.
La 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 la
I used,
la 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 la.
there are parts of Miami where really, they only speak Spanish and they're lovely. We love them.
Right.
And one of the offices I was at, the wonderful crew that came to clean the offices, I always worked late, but she couldn't speak a lick of English and I couldn't speak a lick of Spanish. But we got along great. We talked. I don't know how we talked and we laughed. We talked about the ghosts, the phantasma that haunted the building. And it was
Really?
Yes. Because I was always there late, and
Oh,
it was
boy.
an old building. What was it called?
no.
It's a famous building down there.
Really?
Flagler Street. It'll come to me, but
Oh, that's so
they
interesting.
shot a movie in there years ago.
Oh, wow.
They have an old, huge bank vault with that real big door, round door, the safe, and it's still there. They
Yes.
use it as a function
Yeah.
room. So, yeah, I'm forgetting the name of the building, but it's famous as hell. I'm telling you. Here's Biden. What is he saying?
What's he doing? He's saying,
He wants. I think he's awake for this one. He wants higher Social Security payments. What do you think of
okay. Oh, nice. For who?
that? For millions of people.
For millions. Free housing.
Social Security.
I know what
Fairness Act. That's
I know what
it is.
that's about.
Tell
Yeah.
me.
Reagan screwed this country over. If you worked for the fire department, the police department, teachers,
Oh, yeah.
because they all, when you work in those jobs, you collect a pension. So, and I only know this because my dad was a school teacher for over 35 years. So, the big stink was you get your full pension, but you don't get your full Social Security. So you were
Right.
literally getting from social maybe like $200.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, when you should be getting your full amount. Like I'm talking at least 2,000
Yeah, because you
a
paid
month.
into it.
You paid into it, correct?
This is the
So
thing.
now this will open the door for people to get that full amount, and he's supposed to sign it
Oh.
today if he can ever get to it. Or what are they saying? Did he collapse?
Yeah, no,
Or
this was from 5 hours ago. I didn't click on it, but no, I think
it's good, no, because all the people have been robbed for a long time since Reagan.
yeah, exactly what you just said for
Since
current and
Reagan.
former public employees. Well, I mean, Reagan really is the beginning of the end of all of this stuff, in my opinion. I mean, he
Right.
really, my mother used to say years ago, getting taxed on unemployment payments. What
Right.
does that even mean? You're
Right.
unemployed, you're desperate for a few bucks, and you got to pay a tax on it
You
that's
have to
already
pay a
been
tax.
taxed.
Yeah.
Taxed
So
upon
you're going to
tax.
tax me on a tax. That's a good one.
That's it. Tax
Well,
upon tax.
it's like when I go to the store with cash, I'll say, but this money's already been taxed. I have to pay more tax?
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
once you start
'cause
going down that rabbit hole,
I know.
it's not easy.
And then you start telling the girl at the register, she's just like, what? I'm only getting $10 an hour here.
Yeah. Come on, move along, will you please?
Tap and
I
pay then.
I was at the Dollar Tree. I love the Dollar Tree.
I do too.
And the woman was like, she said that to me. She's like, this
Yeah.
isn't my real job behind. I'm like,
So what is this, a hobby?
oh, I've been doing this to help them out since the pandemic. They can't get anybody to work because everyone's young. They go in there and they work for like a day or two and they never come back. Yeah, this isn't my real job.
This isn't my real job.
T-Mobile.
This is a hobby.
What do you think of Hugh Jackman with Sutton Foster? Have you heard of this one?
No. What's going on?
Well, Sutton Foster, the Broadway star, right? You know that.
Yeah.
She and Hugh Jackman apparently have been having an affair, allegedly,
Oh.
since they started The Music Man on Broadway a couple of years ago, and Hugh Jackman has since left his wife.
Oh,
And,
wow.
yeah. So
Really?
it says here, this was 9 hours ago, People magazine reporting that Hugh Jackman spotted watching Once Upon a Mattress performance starring Sutton Foster. She's currently on
boy.
Broadway in Once Upon a Mattress. So he was in the audience watching his
Wow.
his new girlfriend, apparently.
Oh,
People
wow.
thought he was a little,
Yeah, I thought he was. Maybe he
everybody's,
is.
everybody's swinging. That's what I
Everybody's
say.
swinging.
Everybody's swinging. I saw
Yeah.
Hugh Jackman on Broadway. I don't know if I ever told you this.
No, I don't think you did.
The Boy from Oz.
Oh, he was fantastic. I saw that production.
Did you see it?
I did.
You went to New York?
I thought it came to Boston. I saw
Oh.
I saw him in the show.
I'm not sure. Maybe it was out of town here. Who knows? But
You saw
yeah,
him in New York, though.
Oh, I
probably. It was
did.
in New York for a long time.
it was. And, they really should make a movie musical
Yeah, they should.
about that because the story is, as you well know,
Yeah.
Peter Allen from Australia, which Hugh Jackman is
Yeah.
from.
Yeah.
And he gets discovered by Judy Garland and then
Yep.
marries Judy's daughter, Liza Minnelli. And he goes on to have this wonderful career. But I mean, the stage show was just
Yeah.
phenomenal. One song after
Outstanding.
another. Yeah. They repurposed his songs for the show.
Oh.
Yeah. For The Boy from Oz. Yeah.
And do you remember it was he hosted the Tonys as well and performed
Oh.
numbers. Remember that year too?
Yes.
Well, it
yes,
was the same
yes.
year, of course, when the show came out and it was a hit.
Okay.
Da 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 da. You know.
Yeah. But I mean, geez, I wish they'd make that into a film. The other
Yeah, I
Broadway
do too.
show that I saw was with Martin Short. Fame Becomes Me. You heard of this one?
No.
Music by Mark Sheehan. You should
What?
look up the sound, the cast recording. Martin
Really?
Short. Fame Becomes Me.
Okay.
It's the kind of humor that you and I love.
Oh.
Fame Becomes Me.
What year was that?
Oh goodness, I couldn't tell you off the top of
Okay.
my head, but
An easy Google will solve that one.
yes, I'd say at least 10 years. I'm going to say 10 years. Let's look it up. All right, let's get Google. What year did the Broadway show Fame Becomes Me happen?
I'm sorry, I was spying on someone.
August 2006 to January 2007. Martin
Hey.
Short. It was a lot of fun, let me tell you. You'll love it.
What year was it?
06.
Oh, wow. It's amazing.
I'm still getting headlines from Miami. Homicides. No thanks. Next.
Next. What about T-Mobile? You were going to say something about
Well,
T-Mobile.
something popped up here. Where is it?
Oh.
And then it popped away. Oh, no, here it is. T-Mobile board members loads up on company stock. Oh, there must be going to be an announcement. I should buy some
wow.
stock.
There you
Buying
go.
the dip. T-Mobile board members spend $900,000 on company stock.
Wow.
I love T-Mobile. I got to say, they've been very good to
Yeah.
me.
You have said that before, that you have found them to be very good.
Yeah, well, because of the perks, you see. You
Yeah,
get Apple
totally.
TV and, you know, I forget which one. Netflix.
Netflix.
They subsidize
Uh,
Netflix. It used to be free for years.
it should still be free with all these commercials they're throwing in.
Oh, I can't stand the commercials.
Come on.
It's funny the
It's
commercials.
crazy.
They always get us with these commercials.
But here's the thing. I mean, come on. You hear all the time how much it is just to shove a commercial on. I mean, we're talking millions.
Yeah,
Come on.
yeah.
You
Meaning we
can't.
shouldn't have to pay for it because that's how that's what we
Right.
call television. You had the antenna, it was
That's
free.
right. It was
And they
free.
put commercials in the show
Right.
that paid for the show, and
Now
our
that was-
eyeballs,
Right. And that was fair to
watching-
me.
yeah.
That was fair.
And you'd go buy the laundry detergent that was on your
All right.
favorite show, and
Well,
everybody
that was my
happy.
choice. Right. And that was
I
my
mean, we
choice,
all had to do
though.
laundry.
Right. I mean, now no one's doing laundry.
It's all piled up behind me. You can't see it. It's behind the green screen. I got 3 buckets of laundry I got to do.
I had to do my laundry today. I said, "I." Oh, la, 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 la. What are they going to do? Are they expanding their network? Because I think I've heard T-Mobile has a stronger infrastructure. Like they built out more compared to Verizon, who just, you know,
Yeah. I think you're right. Well, I think also they were a newer company, so everything
Yeah.
is newer. And the 5G was
Yes.
like they really remember they merged with Sprint,
That's
so they
right.
were able to expand their 5G like
That's
before
right.
everybody.
It's amazing. We went down to, well, now wait a minute. I don't know if we're back to 4 because now I see Boost Mobile. You know, if you've been on, I see Boost Mobile being promoted as a cellular carrier, but I don't know if it's like a prepay or what. I don't know. I mean, they all do prepay though.
Yeah. Well, and they're all I don't know, is Boost part of T-Mobile? No, that's Metro.
Gosh, I think that's still T-Mobile. I think the parent company is still T-Mobile because it's
Really?
like, you have because you have Mint, which is a prepay service.
I've tried them, yeah.
That's T-Mobile. That's T-Mobile's towers. That's their network.
Oh, okay.
Visible is Verizon.
Right.
Just like Red Pocket, I think it's called. That's the Verizon network as well.
Oh.
Yeah.
I tried Visible as well. I was pretty happy with them.
Yeah, I have
you
Visible
know-
on that other device.
Oh, you do?
Yes, I've had it for close to 3 years now because I
Oh.
just keep forgetting to cancel. So,
And that's
But
what
it's
they
not-
love.
it's
They
nice
love
to
when we forget
I
to
know.
cancel.
but I do have to say, it's nice to have the extra device.
Oh, yeah. Now, but do
Because-
you have Wi-Fi in the house?
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
But
okay.
we didn't always, so that's what
I
made
see.
me get Visible because of that unlimited hotspot.
Yes.
which I
Oh,
have
the
to say
hotspot.
was pretty good.
Oh
Pretty
yeah,
good for $25, I thought.
yeah. Oh, it's unlimited hotspot for $25? That is
Yeah,
good.
yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, I'm not going to say outstanding. I can't like upload, download big files or anything, but
yeah.
I'm not doing that anyway. I mean, you can trust me, you can stream a movie. I've done that.
A
'Cause
movie.
a movie. Yeah.
Well, it's things have evolved with technology. It's like,
So,
you can always find Wi-Fi somewhere, even in hotels now, right?
well,
It's
that's just it. I mean, and they need to loosen the bootstraps on that too. Stop putting up all these, oh, you need to pay and
yeah, for the hotel. That those nickel and
ugh,
dime
come
things,
on.
I just had to go to a wedding.
Gosh.
And when I booked the hotel, I booked for parking because it's drivable, a couple hours away, you know, and it's a popular town, Salem, with all the witches.
Oh
But
yeah.
it said on the site, at least I thought it did, parking was included. And of course, you get there, and
Oh.
they say no, it's an additional $27 plus tax per night. And I was only there one night, so who cares? What are you
So
going
it
to do
was
with that?
$10,000.
So when I left, right. And the kicker was, I don't know if I told you this, is that after the wedding, it was midnight. When I got back to the hotel, the key wouldn't work,
Right,
which
the key didn't
sometimes
work.
it doesn't happen. That happens. But the guy at the desk, he was the only one there. He says, "Oh, the computer system's down. All the keys aren't
Sure.
working." And it took
I
like
think it's
45
because it was
minutes.
New Year's and they didn't want people double dipping in the rooms.
Interesting. I didn't think of that.
I just thought of that.
Huh.
Well, speaking of nickel and diamond, of course. I mean, Salem's a hot spot, so I mean, it's a
Yeah,
fun little town.
it really is. I had never been there.
Um,
You love it.
I do. I loved it.
Oh,
I
why didn't I
can't
go
wait to go
see?
back in June. We should go
Don't.
together, actually.
That
Just
would
go
be
spend a
fun.
day trip.
But isn't that where they did some of the hocus pocus stuff?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
And I didn't even go look. Like, don't
Yeah.
they have the buildings that were used?
Yeah. Yeah. It's all up there. Yeah. People do the tour all the time.
And I didn't even think of it.
I mean, you can do it yourself. You just walk around,
Yeah. Well, I
It's
was a
cute.
little
It's really
aggravated.
cute.
After being locked
Yeah,
out, and then,
sure.
I
And then you
didn't
can't
sleep.
leave the room because now you don't have a
I couldn't
key.
leave the room. I wanted to like go get some snacks or
Sure.
something, and I had forgot my toothpaste, and they have the little
Oh,
shop, and I
yep.
said I'm not going to go down there because then that guy's I'm gonna have to wait for him
Yeah,
because people are coming in constantly. I'm gonna have to wait for him to go back up and let me
sure.
in. So I just was like, put my eye
Oh,
shield
yeah.
on.
Like that's it.
I did have my sleep apnea machine with me, which was great.
Well, that's good. At least they didn't cut the power.
I will say one of the outlets was a little fishy. I gotta say, I don't know what people do
What,
in these rooms, but
what was what's the name of the place? Well, you might not want to say it here.
oh no, I don't mind. I'm actually going to write them a review because I was not pleased with a
Yeah, they
couple of
need to
things.
step it up. I mean,
It
come on.
was Hampton by Hilton,
Okay.
I think.
Ooh, Hilton, you're
Yeah,
slipping.
yeah. Well, it's the Hampton brand.
Yeah,
They have all these
the
brands.
franchise.
They have 10 different
Yeah,
hotels, but they're
yeah, I
all
love
owned
it.
by the same. What the fuck is going
Screw.
Let's see. I'm looking at some other
Oh
news.
my
iPod 3
gosh.
Pro, new features coming this year.
Oh, no, wait. I wanted to actually, you were talking about yesterday,
Mm,
and we never got into it. What was coming out for a new phone? Are you talking about iPhone 17 or the new
17.
SE?
17.
Well, we're just months away from the new SE phone,
Oh, I didn't know that. What
I
is
think it's
SE?
SE. I don't know. I
Sports and
guess it's,
entertainment?
yeah, sports and entertainment phone.
I'm going to grab my water. Let's see if
I
I
don't know,
can
the
grab
SE
it.
phone. I'm assuming it's part of their spring lineup event that they always like to have that event around oh gosh, I think it's always around March or April. So they can kind of have those summer sales, they call it, but really it's a spring event.
Don't you think,
Um
don't you think we've had
no
enough
one
of
really
these
pays much
events?
attention to it anyway, because everyone's already looking at 17 anyway. So it's crazy.
Don't you think we've had enough of these Apple events? I mean, how many times can they wow
Well,
us?
that's just it. I mean, I think that's why they stopped doing that whole big to-do thing and they just, release the products now. They're just like, whatever, just put it up.
Yeah. Well, see, that's I was
That's smart.
I think I listened to a couple of Apple podcasts like about Apple
Yeah.
products, you
Yeah.
know, and they were saying that rather than having that big event, which is lackluster at this point,
Yeah.
just every so many months they're going to release things
Yeah.
because basically they're just improving on the existing infrastructure. You
That's all
know,
they're doing.
the biggest new invention or whatever was the glasses, or no, what do they call them? Vision, Apple Vision.
Yeah, but did that go anywhere? I mean,
I don't think it's doing as well as they'd hoped
yeah, I don't think it
because,
did.
it's a new product, but like,
Yeah.
is it practical? Like, can we even get health care in this country before we go into
Well,
augmented reality? I mean, do we have to go into this,
well,
into the,
that's what I'm saying. I mean, it's a
is
little
there health care in the
ridiculous.
world of augmented reality?
That's just it. I mean, I don't want to wear stupid goggles for $10 million. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
we're just not there yet, but who knows? Maybe this next
Right. Don't worry
generation,
about it. I can't get health care though.
the next generation of human
Right.
beings might be.
Beta babies.
I'm
Boing,
telling you.
boing. Yeah. I don't know. Again, like I said yesterday, I'm really disappointed with Siri, even after all these years. It's just what a waste and missed opportunity. I mean, it's too bad.
You mean that it's not as smart as it should be at this
Yeah,
point?
I mean, again, I know I was joking about it, but I'm serious. I mean, we should be at the point where I should be allowed to have like a full-blown conversation with this phone.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I should just be able to go back and forth already, but I get it. They don't want to release the full power of these things
Mm.
because,
Well, then
well,
we'll
how am
really
I going to sell
become,
anything, you know?
yeah. Well, we'll never leave our homes when that
Well,
happens.
see, that's the other thing, and I think they know that too. Like, we can't just unleash the full potential. I
Hmm.
mean, we're pretty close to not leaving our houses as it is, but, not really. They do, I feel like they're pulling back, which is fine. I don't know.
Very depressing. Okay, next up.
Oh, it's happy
Some of the
time.
movies that were bombs at the box office are having
Ooh,
a comeback on streaming, HBO and others. Because people weren't going to the movie theaters, but they'll stay
right,
home and
right,
stream it, right?
right.
What about that Joker sequel? Oh
I
my
watched
God.
it.
I couldn't make heads or tails out of it. What was,
Um, I didn't care for it. I just took it for what it was.
yeah,
I didn't think it was necessary, to be honest with you.
no.
I thought it was an awful film, but I sat through the 6 days of it and just said, wow, I'm glad I didn't waste one penny on this.
Yeah.
And it was free because it was on one of the whatever I have.
Oh,
I
Tubi or
it was literally free. It's gone. They must have thrown it up. It was on Prime, my sister's Prime. Maybe
oh
she
yeah,
got
no,
it.
they knew nobody was going to pay for that shit
No, it
because
was
it,
awful. I mean,
yeah. I
I
mean,
won't say it was awful. It was just I didn't. What's the point? It was clearly a money grab.
yeah, yeah. Too bad. Lady Gaga's had a couple of
It's really too bad because
misses.
she's a talent and he's a talent.
Yeah, the two of them. It should
And
have been a powerhouse.
it was just I all I could take away from it was this is a money grab, not what the hell is this story about? I couldn't make sense of it.
No, no. Oh, this just
Uh
in.
oh. Uh
Some
oh.
breaking news. Amazon is selling 5-star tiny homes for $9,499.
I'll
Easy
take
to
one.
assemble. This is where we're at. Breaking
Really?
news. Amazon selling 5-star, whatever the hell that means.
A
Now this
five
thing looks like a
star.
glorified outhouse. Let me see.
Can we get a
Tiny.
photo?
Let me see if I can put it up.
Shove it right in the backyard.
I guess it's
No, I
I
can't see it.
can't get it. How did I get it
Okay.
yesterday?
You kept it back where
Further
you
away.
are. Almost there. There you go.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Okay, that's an outhouse.
This is an outhouse.
That's an outhouse.
But it's only
9,000?
10,000.
Oh, now it's gone up in
Well,
price.
it's not under 10,000.
That's reasonable.
9,500, yeah.
So what do? You just click and snap and
Yeah, they'll deliver it next day apparently. How many people does it take to get that into the delivery truck?
well, now that's just it. I mean, come on. And do I have to tip them?
Oh, everything's tipping nowadays.
Don't get me
Everything's tipping.
started.
You can see there's so many advertisements on this page that I can't decipher what the story is and what the advertisement
Right,
is.
what's real, what's not, what's up, what's down. I don't
Because
know.
I'm looking at a story about tiny houses while I'm getting advertisements for tiny houses.
I love the whole tiny house idea, though. I watch so many of those videos.
I do too.
I
Oh, now
love
wait a
them.
minute. Look
I
at
think
this
they're
one.
great.
If you can see this one,
Oh, I
that's
can.
bigger. Can you
That's
see it?
huge. I would
It's
take the
almost
other
like
one,
a
though, too. I
mobile.
mean,
It's almost like a mobile home, like a double wide
um,
mobile
I
home.
think they're great. This is what we need, though. That's what we need more of. That kind of
What the
that kind of
world
housing.
needs now is tiny homes, sweet homes.
No, really, why can't major cities across why can't we just start shoving them in? I mean, put them where public housing is. I mean, just start putting them there. I mean,
Well,
just
I
start it
wonder
out.
about that because the old public housing was built to like withstand a nuclear
I
attack.
know.
And so because the wear and tear, right, over the
Right.
decades. So if they put up something that's flimsy and it's
True.
going to wear out in 5 years, well, that's no good because you're just
True.
going to keep spending money and trying to upkeep
Spending.
it.
Right.
So they got to
Right.
build them with
We
like
need
solid
bricks.
steel and concrete and bricks that'll never,
Never disappear.
they'll be there for the historians 1,000 years from now.
They'll say these people live this way. Oh.
I wonder if it's my glasses that are giving me a headache. I don't know.
Oh.
They're bifocals,
Well, I've had a headache for the past couple of weeks. I think it's
Me
definitely
too.
the allergies, it's the mold, it's the mildew,
I've had a headache for the last few weeks.
I
Every
don't
damn
get it.
day.
It's crazy, right? It's terrible.
Cambridge, Massachusetts, here's a headline, struggles
Oh,
to integrate schools based on family income.
really?
Oh, let's see. Oh, Boston
Interesting.
Globe. Yeah, they want me to buy it.
Wow. Yeah, there you go. Another buy,
The advertisements
buy.
work. Have you noticed the
Yeah.
advertisements, how big they are? We got these huge screens
Right.
and
Takes the whole screen.
the whole screen.
Now, wait a minute. They should, here's the deal. I'll watch the advertisement for 30 seconds.
Yes.
Give me the article
Yes. I agree.
because I get to see their product that they paid you to place on your screen. I'm the viewer. Maybe I'll get their product. Maybe I won't. I probably won't.
Oh. Well, but that's a reasonable thing to watch a
Oh,
little
just,
advertisement.
yeah, sure. In exchange
Maybe
for
10
some
seconds.
content, right? Yeah,
I
10
worked
seconds.
in broadcasting. We would
Yeah.
sell 10, what was it? 10 seconds, 20 seconds, and 30 seconds, something like that.
Oh, okay.
And if you have someone that can write the copy for
hmm
the commercial, it can get through,
Which is nice.
Yeah. And I
But
think,
it's fair.
I mean, look at today, a sitcom, right? It's on network TV. It's
Right.
30 minutes, right? A 30-minute sitcom, but they're commercials. So it turns out it's about 22 minutes. That means
That's right.
8 minutes of commercials in a 30-minute period.
Wild.
Is that getting wild?
It's wild.
Did I do that math right? I was not
No,
good
you're
with
right
math.
because I used to have Hulu years ago with no commercials. And an hour TV show would come out to about 33 minutes or 35 minutes long, which means there were 20 minutes of at least close to 20 minutes of commercials.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It would depend. Sometimes it would only be, 15 minutes I would notice because it would just come in at like 44 minutes so I don't know how it works, but
Well, yeah, it depended. It depends on how long the
yeah.
original program was. So if the
Well, right,
program
yeah.
was like 2020 can be 2 hours, right? But
Right.
it's really like only an hour and 20 minutes
Right.
of program,
Sure.
and it's so that's 40 minutes of commercials.
It's wild.
Is that right? Yeah,
It's a lot of commercials.
it's a lot of commercials. I think it's too
Lots of
much.
It's too much. It's too much. And then that's why I say I just think it's so silly with these streams because we're already paying a monthly fee. Why are you throwing in commercials? It should just be free.
There's got to be a change.org petition somewhere.
You have to pay to get to that.
Yes, even the petitions
Yeah, the
have a
petitions.
paywall.
A paywall, right. A boo, boo. Blue, blue.
So you're gonna watch Wicked tonight instead of the?
I don't know. I'm exhausted.
Oh, you're exhausted already. 4 o'clock.
What's wrong with me?
I'm telling you.
I slept 8 hours. More than 8 hours. That could be the problem, though. You're sleeping too long.
Oh, too much. Yeah.
Maybe it's
Well,
too
the
much.
stress.
You've said that to me before.
Sleeping too much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I've done a lot of research on sleep because I've had trouble
Yeah.
too. But another thing that has come up with my research is
Uh-huh.
ADHD with sleep. Because now that it's been just over a year with the sleep apnea mask, the
Right.
CPAP machine, and I definitely noticed an improvement in my sleep because of the machine. However, I'm still restless. I'm still not,
Mhm.
or especially recently, I'm not sleeping through, and it
Mhm.
could be ADHD related. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
I saw a young guy last night.
Yeah.
He's a nurse, and he's funny as hell, and he does a lot of TikToks. But he said his bio says he has gay DHD,
Oh.
and I think he even sells a shirt.
Oh.
ADHD. I thought that was cute. That's
Gay ADHD.
his name is Addy something. Daddy, Addy. He
Daddy.
always says, "Let's get one thing straight and
Addy.
two things gay." He's so funny.
Oh, you'll have to send that to me. I'll have to tune in.
Yeah, there's a lot of creativity.
Is a lot. It's amazing. I hope this platform doesn't disappear.
Well, even if it does, we'll find other ways
That's
to go.
right. I'm on the Instagram, BScoop.
Oh, I meant to ask you, did you get BScoop on Insta?
I did, and I said I have to do that today because I don't want it stolen because all
Yes.
these fans that are tuned
Well,
in.
but people do that, and we
They
should,
do still. They do
Yeah.
still.
yeah. But we can try that out. That Instagram live feature.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. What are you downing for a cocktail?
Oh, it's just delicious Walmart water.
Ooh.
Purified drinking water
Ooh.
with flavor enhanced minerals. What the hell does that mean?
Well, what does that mean? Isn't it just water?
It's water, calcium chloride, and
concerning.
sodium bicarbonate.
What concerns me is when they tell you how much sugar is in my water. That's when I start to go, what?
Yes.
And then it says calories, 135. Wait a minute, I thought it's just water.
27% added sugars.
Right. 27 added flavors.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Bang, 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 bang.
So everybody's talking about the Golden Globes.
So what do you think about should we talk more about it?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess we don't know that much about it. We shouldn't.
Gee, I know. I mean, we touched upon it a little bit yesterday and then today. And then what other movies were flops that are having like a revival?
Well, yeah, that's a good question. Where was that?
Yeah. I mean, I can see the whole Joker thing because who the heck is going to pay for that? Did you see the movie Smile?
Smile. Remind me what that's about.
Smile 2. It's a horror thriller. I think it's technically a franchise now, but it's about people smiling and, they
Oh yeah, I
commit
think
these
I saw the
violent
first one.
acts. The first one was pleasantly surprising, and then the second one it was just fun. It was like good. It wasn't, yeah.
So it must be streaming. The
Oh
second
yeah,
one.
it's streaming now. Yeah.
Oh God,
Yeah,
look
it's
at this that
streaming.
just popped up. I don't know if you're gonna
Uh-oh.
be able to see this.
Oh gee, what?
This is the kid that was on Home Improvement,
Oh no.
arrested.
Oh
Arrested.
wow. Oh wow.
Arrested. Third time in 12 months.
Wow.
Boy, he looks rough.
Talk about 3 strikes.
Isn't that tough though? You have all that success and you get
Mm.
all these problems.
It's so funny. I was talking to somebody a few days back and we were talking about child stars and just, actors and actresses in general, they have great success with one character and then it's like, it just fizzles out for them and it's just downhill central after that. And
Yeah.
it's so tragic, but that whole industry's got to be brutal. I mean,
Oh, for sure.
talk about cutthroat, huh? It's just like, wow, thrown to
And
the wolves.
if you remember when we had that strike, the writer's strike and the actor's strike,
Yeah, yeah,
the AI that's coming into play is also a big deal
yeah,
for Hollywood.
that's right.
And the other thing is that the regular people behind the scenes aren't able to make a living. The
Yeah,
makeup artists and the
that's
set
right.
designers and all, it's all again going to the
All these
top.
regular Joe Blows.
But you need that system to
Yeah,
make Hollywood what it is.
yeah.
My computer's doing something on its own over there.
It's Siri at it again.
Oh, it's refreshing the advertisements. Thank you.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, well, at least
There's a little
something's
countdown in
working.
the corner. There's a countdown in the corner, and it's going to refresh the advertise. So now the advertisements are refreshing themselves. Not only do you get to look,
That's
there they go.
Here's a whole
There
new
it
batch
is.
for you. Oh, it's
I was
breaking
using a lot of
news.
ad blockers, but you don't. Sometimes they don't work. You don't get to see the web page properly.
Right. No, I
This isn't
refuse to
going.
pay for news story. It's ridiculous. It's nonsense.
NYC. Here's a headline for you. New York
Yeah.
City to charge drivers $9 congestion fee. First of its kind in the nation. This is like that movie where you have to give credits to get through the city with Justin Timberlake. Do you remember that movie? It was
Unbelievable.
something about time.
No.
Oh, and they have credits on your your wrist.
Listen, that's the way it's going.
So you get charged $9 congestion fee if you happen to be
For
in
what?
congestion. Maybe I'm congested. I'm gonna blow my
I'm
nose.
yeah, I
Nine
gotta blow my
bucks.
nose. So $9 to blow my honker.
I just got an email with a congestion fee. Hey, how'd they
We're
know?
well, they're watching the live.
Oh my God.
Wait a minute. A
Yeah.
congestion fee.
Yep. New York City.
Unbelievable. Come on.
They tried this before, and people really got up in arms. So I don't think it's going to go anywhere.
Well, people need to get up in more arms and say enough with the gouging.
Enough is enough is
Is
enough.
enough, is enough.
I don't want no congestion
Congestion
fee.
fees.
What about this other documentary I saw the other day about the guy that wants to stay young forever?
Don't we all?
He's getting blood injections from his son. Oh
Oh
God.
my gosh. I'd get my head checked before a
It's
needle.
it's actually on Netflix.
Oh gosh.
He's a tech millionaire, and he wants to stay young forever.
Why are
It's
all these people with money just whack jobs? Like,
wasting it. The money
gosh, give me some of it. I'll
spends,
show you what to do.
honestly, the money he spends on that, he could be feeding
I
and
know.
housing
Housing, just
and doing
housing.
and just enjoying. It's like his regimen every day. He takes like 150 pills a day. I don't know. It's like 50 pills, but
That's
his whole
ridiculous.
day, all it is like getting pills, getting blood infusions. Like his whole day is wrapped around staying young
That's
rather than
that's
living his life. Like when
that's
did you go to
terrible.
dinner?
Right. Why don't you go like enjoy life a little? Like spend some of your
Sail,
money.
get a boat, sail around the world.
Yeah. No, I think I'll go to a doctor and get myself injected with baby blood.
And then he got his father in it. So the grandfather's getting injected with the blood too now.
And who's the genius that said that this would actually work? It doesn't make any sense to me.
I don't know. Well, he's trying to invent it. He wants to be the guy that invents the fountain of youth.
Sure.
Listen, they're already saying that babies born today are going to live to well over
Right.
100 because
there you
people,
go.
as you know, are living well into their 90s and,
Oh,
and
sure.
pretty good health.
Oh, yeah. Most definitely. Come on. Most of us will.
I don't know. I mean, 100? Whew.
I don't want to go that far.
Now, I'll tell you, though, when I lived in Florida, I actually knew a woman, 105, that was totally with it. I couldn't
Wow.
believe it. Yeah.
Really?
She basically lived independently, but it was
Wow.
like it's independent living, but they have
Yeah.
facilities if you need it. But she was 105 and really was sharp as a tack. I think she's probably
Wow.
still going at 150. Who knows?
You'll go
But then
down. She's
there-
running for mayor.
She's still driving.
She's your Uber driver.
But then there were
Where
people
you
like in
off
their
to?
late 50s that lost, would have dementia.
And then
early.
you meet people like in their 30s that look like they're 80.
Oh, gosh.
I don't know.
Smoking and everything.
Listen, I say it's all in the genes. It's all luck of the draw.
Yes, agreed.
I get it. If you want to look good, well, you're going to have to see a cosmetic surgeon. You want, something to be lifted, or I still say that's the way you have to go,
I agree. I'm
I
looking
don't
at some of the
know.
most anticipated shows coming back to TV this year, 2025. The Handmaid's Tale, the final season.
Really? Oh, I thought that was done.
I know. Well, with the pandemic and everything, it's
Okay.
I think it's been a couple of years since it's been on. It's funny you say that. They really do need to wrap
Gee.
it up. There's
Yeah.
some shows that need to be wrapped up.
Yeah, and that's like Stranger Things. Stranger Things they need to complete that story. The kids are like 50 years old at this point.
I only watched the first season of that, and
Did you?
I never went back. Yeah.
No, I thoroughly enjoyed seasons 2, 3, and 4.
Oh, really?
I did. I think I enjoyed the most for me because it was really, whoa, they stepped it up as far as like my kind of stuff, the horror stuff. Season 4, yeah, it was whoa. Yeah,
Maybe I'll have to dip
I
my
don't know.
toes
Just pick
back
it up
in.
from season 4, you'll be fine.
Oh,
Well, because they're gonna just throw you right into season 5, and
oh, what about this show from Apple TV, Severance? Have you seen the first season of that?
no, I have not.
I should. There must be a way I can share my Apple TV.
Shh,
Well, wait a minute.
don't tell Siri. I might have it. My sister might have signed me into that, so
Oh, okay, right. If you have a family account, you might have it. Yeah.
I'll have to check because she told me she's watching a show. She keeps telling me to watch it. I don't know why. It's called Bad Sisters, or I don't know.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
that sounds familiar.
is that on there?
I'm not sure. It might be. Actually, I think it might be. I think they've been pushing it. Yeah.
The thing is this, it's just, it's like I said, how I said I get very tired relatively very early. I
Mm.
mean, I really do start to get tired around 8 o'clock, 7:38. That's my problem though, because that's when I'm more prone to watch a movie, you know.
Yeah.
I don't really have
So,
the time during the day to kind of,
well, you're up so early. You start early.
I really do.
I mean, are you able to put the TV on when you first get up and just have it kind of when you're having your coffee or whatever? I don't. Or do you just like it's time to go, time to
No, I'll wake up and you're gonna fall over. The reason I start my day so early is because for whatever reason, and I refuse to ask a doctor why, it literally takes me a good close to 3 hours just to get myself coherent.
Oh my God. Oh my, you and
Listen,
I'm not,
listen. I don't know
I'm,
what it is.
I don't know if you've ever said that to me, but that's exactly what happens to me.
No,
It
it's like
takes me
I was
three
drugged.
hours. It's unbelievable you said that.
Yes, yeah. So it must be whatever we're dealing with. Sleep apnea. I don't know.
Yeah.
Is it my depression? Is it
All of the above.
my anxiety? Is it, you know?
I
Am I
can't
dreading
believe
the
that.
day?
Yeah, all of the above, I'm telling you.
But it's
All of the
true.
above. And
So really, I mean, I I've tried to explain this. The sleep specialist says, "Well, why do you need to get up at 5?" And
yeah.
I hate that because it's kind of like, I don't know. I thought I'd make my life completely miserable intentionally. You know,
Well, but you're taking
uh,
care of people, so
while
that's
I
part of it.
am, and
That's part of it.
they're up at 4, and I can't do
Oh,
the. I said no.
you got to start slipping them some
Yes, I agree.
melatonin.
Well,
So
I mean, they're already in bed. I mean, my gosh.
at 4 o'clock, they're in bed.
So
Nighty night. Don't they know the Golden Globes are on tonight?
they told me to F off. I told them this morning at 10 a.m., I said, save your energy, Golden Globes, big night for movies. And
And
they
TV.
both said, I don't know any of the movies. And I don't care.
And F off.
And they did use that expletive, yes.
Oh, that's great.
And I love the spunk.
Well, who doesn't love spunk?
I love it
Except
because it's
Lou
so
Grant.
brutally honest. I love it.
Yes.
And I love that. I was speaking to somebody. Actually, it was when I was looking, I did one of those Metrolist housing lotteries again, and my name came in first place.
Oh.
Yeah, so I forgot to tell you this. This actually happened a week ago.
Oh.
And I got to tell you, this woman just told me flat out, if you want it, this is how much it is. So it was $1,642 for 235 square feet.
Oh, God help us.
I said no.
Where would can you say where it was?
Yeah, it was in Fenway.
Oh,
It was
my
a
God.
closet.
Oh,
She said, "Oh, it's
my.
great, a great location." She's like, but that's the first thing. She's like, if you want this, she's like, I'm just gonna cut to the chase.
Yeah.
And I was so thrilled she did that because I said to her, I just have to say thank you. I have dealt with so many people in person or over the phone for years that just beat around the bush on the pricing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she says, "Oh no, I get it right out of the way because you either want it or you don't,
You're right.
just based off the
You can
price."
either do it or you can't.
Right,
It's
right. And she said that. She said, because there's no point in me asking you what you have, what you don't have, what you do, what you don't do.
Oh, that's disappointing.
And I said, you're right. I said, but I appreciate your your approach. She said, well, I'll tell you, I get through my list so quick when I'm just straight up front with it all.
Oh yeah. Why? The demand
said-
is so high.
She said that. She said, why would I waste your time and my time with silly questions?
Wow.
You can either pay it or you can't.
Yeah.
And this is what it is. And this is what we want. But the size, 235 square feet.
Oh
My God.
These are my other glasses. These might be.
What do
better.
you put in that space?
Well,
you can't put a couch
You
or
can't
anything.
even put a tiny house in there.
No, I can go to Amazon.
Amazon.
I can pay $1,000 a month for that, where it's 9,000, and you're all set.
Yeah, and you don't own it.
Yeah, and now you own it.
Oh my God.
They'll
How
find
can
a way
this
to
go
tax
on?
you on it.
Oh yeah, double tax.
Yeah, double tax because it's small.
Mm.
You're blocking someone's view of someone's shrubbery now. That'll be a complaint and a lawsuit. And then they wonder why people are taking tents and sleeping on city sidewalks.
It's terrible.
No,
We
they
have
thought
totally lost our way in this country.
it's ridiculous.
I mean, look who we're electing. Clowns.
Santa Claus.
Don't worry. There. Oh, I see something about TikTok. TikTok creators
Uh-oh.
left in limbo while awaiting decision on potential platform ban.
That's all right. We've got other platforms we're gonna conquer anyway.
That's right.
They're out there.
Emergency in New York. Oh no, is that New York?
Oh, what?
Is that North?
New York is wild. Wow.
They got some snow, I guess.
Well, New York is now on that whole high alert since New Orleans, and
yeah,
it's pretty scary. It's.
in Las Vegas.
Do you know people in New York or?
Yes, but I not.
Yeah.
I haven't.
Not anyone you like.
Yeah, no. Actually, there's a couple very nice people that I know for
Yeah,
years.
lots of nice people there.
But I haven't spoken to them recently, and I haven't said,
Yeah.
If you look at their Instagram, everything's just wonderful, bright and shiny, and wonderful. Oh, I just made my light a little brighter. This little light of mine.
I don't know if you've seen the TikTok. There's one where she just sings and sings and sings, and then there's somebody co-hosting, and she doesn't shut up the whole time. She'll go on for like 8 hours.
No, I haven't
She
seen
just
that.
keeps singing.
TikTok
Every
is a
time
wild.
I'll go by, I shake my head in amazement and go, "Wow,
How can she still be singing?
how can she be singing? I tuned in at 8 a.m. She's still going at 8 p.m."
Telling you.
Hey,
I
I
mean-
give credit where credit is due. We're on here.
Absolutely. We know
Listen.
how tough it can be to just talk and talk and talk and say nothing.
Right.
It's exhausting.
I don't think we've had any dead silence yet in 2 days.
That's because we
And
just
no
keep
one's tuned
going
in.
and going. Yes, please.
Come,
Please tune in.
please. Well, that whole teaser about Rosie coming on today, but she called in sick. So if you're
Where's
listening,
Well, she's on vacation.
well, she's
so
on vacation, so she
she's in
can't
London.
join us today.
She got the times all mixed up from London.
Well, right, and she's chasing those drones, so
Yep, she's got a telescope.
she's very busy.
Have there been sightings of the drones in London?
Well, now see, that's the thing. Why is nothing coming out of London for this
maybe
stuff?
we're just not hearing about it.
It's just here. Like, what's going on?
Well, they
what's
always
the
just
buzz?
keep calm and carry on. That's their whole
Yeah.
motto.
I forget who it was, and she was on TV. It was New Year's Eve night, and I forget the singer's name, but she's from over there, and she said, "Oh, it was downpours in New York." And she said on live TV, she said, "Oh, this is nothing," because they apologized for her being soaked. I mean, she had this gorgeous dress on, and she was completely drenched. And she said, "Oh, this is what it's like back home. It rains all day. This is wonderful."
Yeah. Oh, this is nothing. This is like tropical weather.
She seriously, she did. She said, "Oh, this is lovely here. I think this is beautiful." And it was just downpours, and she's soaked.
Who was it? You don't remember?
No, she go, "Murder on the dance floor. You get in the groove, DJ." Na, 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 na. You know that song?
I do, but I don't know who it is.
Yeah, I don't know. Sophie Ellis Baxter, I think might be her name.
Southie?
Sophie.
Oh. Oh.
Sophie Ellis Baxter, I think that might be her name.
Wow. I'm just looking at the
Oh my
map of
gosh,
the
I'm
cold,
terrible
below
with the names.
freezing.
Oh, get under the blankets.
January 3rd through the 10th. Well, today's the 5th.
Yeah. So Friday's the 10th.
Every headline is drumpf, drumpf, drumpf.
Drumpf.
The man who shall be not named.
Right. And should we expect anything tomorrow? I don't know.
We just don't know.
I'm going to say probably nothing happens.
Yeah. Well, we just don't know with these people.
We don't know. I mean,
did you say that they were putting up barriers around the Capitol?
Yesterday.
And the White House?
Yeah. Yes, they were. So they know something. I don't know.
Well, I think they're just maybe more prepared this time around.
You think that's a smart idea? Well, these lunatics, I mean, I don't know. It's just so
Now look
crazy.
at this headline from ABC News.
Terrible.
Soccer-loving nun from Brazil tops the list of the world's oldest living person at nearly 117.
Oh.
And she plays soccer, apparently.
Oh, my gosh.
No, she loves soccer. In Brazil.
Really?
What is in the water in Brazil? 117. You see what I'm saying? That people are going to be living to 150.
Yeah, you said that, yeah.
That's why they want to raise the age of Social Security.
Yes, up to 85.
You won't be able to get it till you're 110. Oh, Jesus. You make it, right? They're counting. It's not making it. Oh, I know what I was going to say.
What?
At the Congress ceremony the other day, Hakeem Jeffries.
Oh.
He referred to Social Security not as an entitlement, but as an earned benefit, which I thought was a wonderful way to put it, because it's, like when you work, you earn your benefits. You're working,
right.
You're paying in, and you're getting a benefit. And that's what Social Security is, because those damn GOP clowns keep calling it an entitlement, like it's some sort of gift.
Yeah.
We're paying our money to it. This is our country.
It's ours.
We, the people.
It's our money.
Everything is ours. They get elected, and they seem to think that they're on another planet.
I don't know what everyone's thinking. I don't care what side you're on. It's ours. It's not theirs.
Right. It's all ours. They work for us. They are our representatives. We elect them. It's we the people.
They're not listening.
And they all of a sudden they get elected, and it's like, oh, who are those people? Who people? What the people?
Right.
Down with people?
Right.
I mean, come on. Oh, come in. Somebody's at the. Is that your DoorDash? Hello. I heard a bell.
Correct.
Okay. Is somebody at your door?
Hello? Hello? Oh, it's Rosie.
Rosie, come on in. That might be Jules or one of your friends. Oh, it's that time of the show. It's
a time of broadcasting.
Oh, I didn't know you had these sounds ready for me.
I didn't either.
Where are you getting them from?
From my device here. Wow.
Oh, wait. Attention.
Attention.
Here's another headline. Yep, ring the bell.
Yep, ring the bell.
Japanese woman who was the world's oldest person, 116, has died.
Oh.
Now, how could she be the oldest person when the nun a few stories above is 117? And they're both from ABC News. This is why they don't trust the media.
Exactly. This is the problem.
Where
Bingo.
did you find those sounds? Dear Mahjong lovers. Oh, that's the advertisement. The ads always work. The ads always work.
That's the nice thing about these apps. They don't disappoint with the commercials.
Yeah.
Breaking news.
I think we did all the... Oh, wait a minute.
What is...
Do you know who that is?
No.
That's one of Trump's advisors, spiritual advisors. Talking in tongues. You believe that?
Just like him, don't
Yeah.
understand a word
Not
they're
a word.
saying. Too
Oh, here's one.
funny.
I don't know. Let's see if you recognize this.
Then why don't you just abracadabra that goddamn bitch?
You know who that was?
That's what's her face, yeah.
Jessica Lange, is that her name?
Yes.
From one of those shows she was on.
Then why don't you just abracadabra that goddamn bitch?
Can she really deliver a line or what?
She is outstanding, and I loved her with, oh gosh, I forget the other actress's name. It was the Joan and Betty miniseries. It was on FX.
Oh, that was fantastic.
I love
Susan Sarandon.
Susan Sarandon.
Yes.
And I said, this is outstanding.
Oh, I watched that twice. That was outstanding.
It was so good.
Let's see if you recognize this
It was
voice.
so good.
Coronavirus!
Nikki?
Coronavirus!
Is that Nikki there?
It says Cardi B.
Cardi B, that's who it is. Cardi B, yeah, I know Cardi B.
Let's see if you recognize this one.
Who the hell are you? You are not John Q. Get off my line. I don't know no Paul Leary,
No.
so I don't know who you are, but stop calling my phone. Thank you.
That was a voicemail on my work phone
Are you serious?
years and years ago, and I thought it was so damn funny I had to record it.
Who are you?
She thought I don't know how
Really?
I just don't know how she got my voicemail because I was not calling her. But the company, the main board must have sent the call to my voicemail. Who are
Yeah.
you?
Who are you?
Do you know this one?
Rowan!
You wouldn't know that one. That's my old boss, Randy Rhodes.
Rowan!
she was taking calls in Broward County, Florida, and she was going, hello,
Hello?
Rowan!
are you there?
Hello?
Oh, this is another.
Hello?
You son of a bitch.
I think that was Charlton Heston.
Jeez.
I don't know no Paul Leary.
Oh,
What is your deal in life?
It's the best. I love that stuff.
yeah, I had these
Oh,
lying
my
around. And I just
gosh.
put them in.
Yeah, it's great.
Again. Get ready for four more years again.
Again.
Oh, God.
Again.
Again?
Again.
Not again.
Again.
Oh. I hear something in the background.
Well, I couldn't get it to stop.
Now, is that I thought your other device was across the room. Did you get it?
This is one of my other phones that I've got 50,000 phones that I just refuse to trade in or throw out.
Oh, yeah, if they can still do something.
And again, like you say, I have one that goes all the way back to the 5. That still powers up.
My uncle had two
a
5S. He says to me, Paul, I got to tell you, I got two of the original iPhones. And I went, oh, wow, those are worth big money.
Yeah.
Original. Yeah. What does he hand me? Two
Right.
iPhone 5S. Not original.
No.
Not the first
Not
iPhone,
the
which
3.
probably would go for like
Right.
$500,000 at least.
Right.
I was like, holy moly, I'm going to buy myself
Holy
2 tiny homes.
smokes. I'm going to put them together, make a mansion.
A McMansion.
A McMansion. I don't know what to think with the whole housing thing, to be honest. I don't think anyone has an answer either because
Well, the answer is to not be perverted with your pricing. Perverted capitalism.
that
This
would be
pricing
nice.
is out of control.
Yeah. Well, that would be nice. I agree. And stop being stingy. And why are there empty units? Like, what are they doing?
The empty units. That's the real
That's
kicker. Is that there are
that's
plenty of
amazing.
empty units.
Trust me, there are plenty. I go to these meetings, and let me tell you, there are plenty of empty units for a lot of people, but they want that 3,000, they want 38
Per month.
per month, and that doesn't even cover your light.
Mm,
I
how can you
don't
live?
get it.
You
So
can't live.
I don't understand it, and people go, I've been to these meetings. A guy stood there. He said, "I'm making over 65,000. I can't afford anything. I'm living in a shelter."
Oh, dear God.
65, and he says, "I work over 40 hours a week."
Yeah, well, could you work 80, please? Could you work a little harder?
I kid you not, they just looked at him. And that's that's what I took away from it, almost as if, well, you can get a second job and work 40 more hours.
Of course. Don't you remember George W. Bush when he was at a town hall and the woman's like, 60 and she's like, "I got to work 3 jobs." And he looked with that smirk and said, "Isn't that great? Isn't that so American? 3 jobs.
She gets to work 3 jobs.
She won't make it to get her Social Security." You see, folks, that's how it works.
Isn't this good?
Not going to fool me again.
Fool me once. That's okay.
George W. Bush. My
name's
the best
George.
thing he ever said,
Oh,
I think
crap.
I mentioned it, was the first Drumpf election when he got up there and was saying all that shit, and he turned to Hillary Clinton and said, "That was some crazy shit." The inauguration the first time, and boy was he right. That was some crazy shit.
Crazy shit.
We don't know what we're in
We're
store
just-
for this time.
Yeah,
Well, we
we're
do
just the
know.
pawns. We do know. It's going to be everything that was repeated the last time.
Yeah. And
Get
he got
ready for
away with it.
lockdowns because there's another virus coming.
Yeah. Probably.
Yeah.
It's called
the quademic or whatever.
quademic. It's a
the
perfect
big bird.
storm.
Yeah, the big bird flu's coming with Bozo.
You mean Big Bird started this flu from
Right.
Sesame Street?
Big bird. Now that's the rumor on the streets.
The Sesame Streets.
Yes. Well, the streets around here anyway, whatever you want to call them.
The bird.
Yeah. Boop, boop.
Yeah, I was at the market again. I think we both
Yeah.
mentioned this. We see it on the news. There's like 2 packs of eggs available. No eggs. They all got the
Right.
flu.
Right. They've
I
got
mean,
the
what are we
flu
gonna-
now. You can't. No one can have an egg anymore.
We haven't learned. Look at what we
No.
had. We in our
Nothing.
modern day technology.
You've
with
learned nothing.
C19, we learned nothing.
Nothing.
How vulnerable we are.
Now it's combined into 3 variants.
See, I haven't even been paying that
Nonsense.
close attention to it. That there are 3 or quadruple or whatever you said.
It's whatever. It's all over the place, and now they're adding a new one.
What?
It's beyond 3. I mean, you've got that. You've got the bird flu that's running through the states now. You've got norovirus. You've got the common cold. You've got the flu. You've got
It's a perfect storm.
yeah.
So
No,
all we need
it-
is
it
the
really
aliens.
is.
The aliens. To
Well,
come
I'm
down.
waiting. My bag's packed.
Now, be serious. Let's go
All
back
right.
now to the movie
Go ahead.
Cocoon with the old people, and they found the aliens at the bottom of the sea. And at the end of the movie,
Yeah.
they said, "Do you want to go with us?" And they went. Wilford Brimley and all of them. Would you go with the aliens if you had the chance?
Yes.
Boy, that was a quick answer.
Um,
Listen, they're going to give you your own tiny home.
What are they going to give me? 1 probe a week, a small little home, but in order to cover the cost of the home, a probe.
Well, it might be worth it.
You know what? That's all right. That's a Friday night for me.
You're doing it anyway. See, it works out.
Right.
It works out for
Right.
everybody.
At least I'd be in a home, not in a tent.
Well, I've been saying we should put you in a
Right.
home for a number of years, but
Right. Well, I agree, but no one wants to listen. They have no more room. Ah,
No more room at the inn.
right. There's no more room. They're full.
Sorry,
Yeah.
we're full. We turned
Sorry,
away
you go to the
Mary and
crazy. Yeah,
Jesus and
you go
Joseph.
to the crazy house. You say, "I'd like to admit myself." Yeah, well, I'd like to admit myself too, but they're full. So
Now
it's
I'm
crazy.
getting hungry. Now they're showing. See, what time is it? It's 5, almost
Yeah,
5.
see,
They're
they
showing me
they
advertisements
know
for food.
food. This is what they do. Dinner
All I
time.
had was I had a big bowl of
Burger.
blueberry mini wheats. I was telling you. Oh, I love those blueberry mini wheats. Oh, all sugar, of
Ooh.
course, but.
Bloop, bloop.
Last night I did enjoy those Purdue chicken tenders.
Oh, yeah.
And I
How
have some
were they?
left. Oh, they were good. You know, they're like pre-cooked
Yeah,
basically, and you heat them up, but they're all white meat and they're
yeah.
moist and delicious with the honey mustard. And I'm probably
Mmm,
going to heat up the rest of them after we're done because I'm getting hungry.
tasty. I love
Cold
it.
weather coming from Massachusetts. Let's see what Channel
So
7. Hysterical Channel 7. They're so hysterical. They're screaming. They're
it's
whining.
It's screaming.
Oh, I was like, was that you or me? Because I opened the page right when that sound came on. I'm like, where's that coming from?
These stupid apps.
It's going to be 19 in Boston
Okay.
and 13 in Worcester, 14 in Jaffrey. That's not Massachusetts,
wow.
is it? Is that
No.
New Hampshire? That might be New Hampshire, Jaffrey.
Okay.
33 in Providence.
Nice.
No. No. Good morning.
No.
We're waking up to a cold start. Temperatures in the 20s.
Good
Channel
morning.
7.
It's Monday.
Let's see.
My friend used to always joke because his boss would come on Zoom and every day he would make fun of her and he'd record her on his phone. And she would always start it with "Good morning."
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, and everybody would be completely miserable because it's
Bec-
like 8:30 a.m. and it's
Yeah.
just like horrifying that you're even existing at this hour of the day, you know.
Yeah. And she's saying, good morning.
And she's screaming "Good morning" because she probably started her day at like 2 a.m.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
I swear there are people that they love that stuff. They love to eat that up in the morning.
Well, some people, you know, we're all different, and they just get up
True.
with this
This
energy.
joy, an
Excuse me, this
unexplainable joy, where
There-
I take 3 hours to emerge and join life and the living. It's difficult. I'm always just amazed at how people are just, you know, because I tell people and they say, "Oh no, I'll get up at 8 and I'm out the door by 8:20."
Yeah.
I'm like,
Well, I
wait,
guess I
how
used
do
to
you
be that way.
do that? Yeah, but I was never able to do that, I don't think.
Well, I guess even when I did it, I was never even fully functional. I'd always say, "Oh, I'm driving to work, taking a nap as I'm driving." You know? And you know, there used to be times when I had to get up and be at the radio station by 5 a.m. for the pledge drive. We need your support now more than ever.
Right.
You know, all that bullshit. And so I'd be up at 4 in Miami, and like,
Still hungover.
am I there yet? You know, yeah, probably still hungover. Oh, plenty of those days.
Oh,
Holy
me
smokes.
too.
Well,
It
because
was easier.
you know, what's funny is that the bars in Miami were open till 5. So when I was getting into work at 5, there was a club right across the way that was still going. You could hear the music going from all night.
Now wait,
across
were
the-
people still in there right
Yeah,
up
I
till
think that-
5?
Yes. As a matter of fact, this
Wow.
club, I think, was even an after-hours club. I think it went even later. There were a couple of clubs that were 24/7.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, no, they were still going 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'd really love to experience that at least once because I
Yeah.
just think that's fascinating. But
I
New York operated that way for years.
Yeah. I guess it's okay to experience it once, but for me, once was
once.
enough.
Yeah, I just want to know just like what's going on. Like
What
people
goes
can
on in
main-
there? Well, I
You
would
can
say,
maintain that kind of energy. I mean, because I think of a club, you know, fun. I'm bouncing, I'm dancing, I'm giggling,
Yeah.
I'm.
well, you're drinking and you
Yeah, that's
know.
true. But the drinking makes me tired. I'd feel like.
Yes. Well, that's why sometimes it's not only drinking. Miami
Wow,
Vice.
me and my little naive mind.
Yeah. Now my iPad's frozen.
It's frozen. You have to give it $1 if you'd like to.
I have to watch an ad to get the iPad to work.
You wait. That's going to come next. If you want to use your phone, $1. Or you have to watch this advertisement.
Yeah, 1 minute advertisement.
Yeah.
With a game
40
that's going
minutes.
hoo-hee, hoo-hee, hoo-hee. Play this game and you'll get to watch your own, you'll get to access your own device. Should I call a doctor?
Breaking news.
Isn't that funny? I can't even get the home button to work. This is this the new one or the older one?
Are we even live anymore?
Oh no, we're live, but my iPad is frozen. Isn't that funny? I think that's the new
TikTok,
one.
the only platform that won't give up on you.
It's shutting down. It's had
It
enough.
just lets you run right into the ground.
Well, it is. We've been going for over 2 hours now.
Wow,
Another
it doesn't
wonderful
feel
show.
like it. Wow.
It doesn't. It goes right by, doesn't it?
It sure does. And all 3 million people stayed with us that whole time.
Yeah, we thank each and every one of you.
We
we're
love
gonna
you.
call you up after the show
And donate.
Oh yeah, don't forget to donate.
Yeah.
We need hearts.
We need
galaxies.
housing units.
We need tiny housing units.
I just want a small, tiny unit.
That's it. That's all we want. We just want to live.
I don't want this gigantic thing. I don't need the mansion. I don't want a mansion. I don't know. Well, what do you think?
I think this was another successful show.
It's been nonstop chatter.
Nonstop laughter and love.
I think so. I think so. Day 2.
Day 2 in the can.
In the can.
Would you like to say anything to say goodbye to our loyal viewership?
I'd like to say thank you. I'd like to say follow us. Take my polls. I love doing my polls.
Yeah, I'm sure I know you do. Oh yeah, BScoop. Follow BScoop.
Yeah.
And
follow you.
And follow me. And follow the Yellow Brick Road.
Follow
the Yellow Brick Road. We're watching the Golden Globes tonight, so follow the Yellow Brick Road.
Now wait, who is this host tonight? Because maybe I should just tune in for the first hour.
Well, yes, you should tune in for the first part.
I think
That's
so. Yeah, that's
Nikki
important.
Glazer. Remember I mentioned that blonde Nikki
That's
Glazer.
right. That's right.
She's going to be very controversial, or just
okay.
I think she's going to be fun. We'll put it that way.
Yeah, I think I'll tune in because you know what? Even if I rent the movie at 5 or 5:30, it'll be over in time.
Yeah. Yeah. So here's our
Oh, I love
outro.
it. Hey.
This is our
Hey.
outro music.
Dun, 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 dun,
Thanks for
dun.
listening. Thanks for
Thanks,
watching.
everybody.
Ba, 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 da.
Ba,
Ba-da-da.
ba, ba, ba.
Do, do, do.
Boo, boo, boo. Shake it,
All right.
bake it, shake it, bake it.
All right, BScoop. What? What's that? The robots are taking over?
What was it?
All right. I'll talk to you later.
All right, bye, everybody.
Bye.